Welcome to J is for Justice podcast. If live breaking news and following true crime is your thing, then please consider subscribing to my channel. And if you like what you see in my videos, please consider giving them a thumbs up. Hello, everybody. Welcome back. It's Monday, July 29th, 2024. I'm coming at you live from Studio J in Clearwater, Florida. Let us know in chat where you're tuning in from. Welcome in, everybody. Good to see y'all. Hope your Monday's going all right and you guys have voted in the poll. Thank you to the moderators that are here as well. Thank you, Melanator. That is really nice of you to say. She said, Jay, you are a true fighter for these missing vulnerable children. Stephanie, they never found him? No. But it's crazy some of the parallels that are in this case. You know, this is a Tennessee case. Hello, Melissa. Hello, Kelly Mack. Angie, Kels. Good afternoon, everyone. Hi, Lucia. What's up, Cricket? Yeah, we've got a quick Trump shooting update to get into before we get into today's live, but I started a little bit early just so I could say hi to y'all, and I was just sitting here, and I'm like, I hate twiddling my thumbs waiting to go. Usually I'm running late and all that, but I was sitting here, and I'm like, I'll just go live. Well, I mean, there was justice in his case. His dad's in prison, so they've just never found him. So, yeah, there's a lot of weird parallels, such as the surveillance video that Nick Barris reports on. It's weird. They found an item, then there was a false sighting. It was really strange. Hi, Helen. Hi, Pine Needle. Hi, Barbie. I know. F it. We'll do it live.
Fuck it. Do it live. I'll write it and we'll do it live. Fucking thing sucks.
I did One-Eyed Flo. I missed you especially. Dusty Garbage Girl. There you are. Yes, I will. I haven't yet, but when I talk to her, I will let her know. I haven't talked to her. What year did this happen? 2018, I believe, but we're going to get into it. I'm just going to let everybody join, and then we'll do the Trump update. It's really quick, but it's eye-opening, guys. The SWAT team has spoken out. Kendi W. Yay, I'm back to getting listened to at work. I'm so excited.
Woo-wee.
If you're listening at work, thank you for joining. Yeah, Tennessee is a really weird state. And I think a lot of it is because TBI is very, very private. They're very quiet. And their records, I didn't know this. I was watching a documentary the other day and it had TBI in it. And they were never, it was about police brutality and people who died after being in police custody, but there was, no deadly force used, where it was, they suffocated or things like that. And there was one in Tennessee, and they never got justice for this kid that died, and his mom couldn't get records because the TBI investigated it, and their records are not obtainable. So they kind of fall under that umbrella of the FBI, where they're kind of untouchable. Hello, Mr. Scott H. You handsome devil, you. Welcome in. I have to watch on my phone because my dog freaks out on your spinning wheel. That's so funny. He sees that little thing. Because they won't help kids that run away or might be on drugs. A lot of similarities in Nashville with missing folks by the river. I agree. Gromby, it reminds me of Lady Bird Lake. Yep. She says, they also think there's a serial killer in Texas. What's going on here? I'd like to know the same thing, Gromby girl. It's very, very weird. Good afternoon, Miss Sid and Miss Diana HB. Thank you guys for being here. Sherry. Single mom. Good to see you, Candy. Angel. Nashville weirds me out. Too many people in the Cumberland. Scott H., you've lived there for a long time. Has there always been bodies in the Cumberland? Or is this this decade thing? Trisha, listening in from work. Thanks, girl. Trisha in her football garb. I won't swim in rivers and lakes. All the missing people are in there. I never thought of it like that, Pine Needle. I'm not a big, I like the ocean. I get a little scared sometimes of jellyfish because I've been stung before, but like freshwater lakes, I'm not a fan of slime, and I don't like that feeling. I just did a deep dive on Lady Bird Lake. Did you? You need to share. Women are sacred. What's up? Darzilla. This case is so sad. Baby Joe needs to be found. This happened where I lived. I saw you said that. Somebody also said that they were part of the search back then. You guys are going to really trip out when you see these news reports. You're going to be like, wow, this is so similar. I'd rather be in a clean pool. Yeah. Me too. Me too. Delaney, what's up, girl? What's up, my Canadian bacon? Well, in Michigan, like Lake Michigan obviously is like rocks and it's nice, but like those, I guess, man-made lakes, maybe I said that wrong, not freshwater lakes. The man-made lakes are gunky and just icky. Angel P, thank you for being here for 9 whole months. You could have had a whole human being for the time that you've been here. She says, thanks for your work. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Heidi, be careful out and about. I love the springs. Best. Hello, Ursula. You haven't heard from me since Gabby Petito. Well, I haven't heard from you since then. Welcome in. Is Michelle here now? Oh, we can begin. Shell's here. Be careful out there, Shell. Naomi, you're from Michigan, 20 minutes away from Holland Beach on Lake Michigan. Beautiful. Beautiful coastline over there. Gorgeous. Right now, especially. Michigan has the best summers. So 77% of you are not familiar with this case. We'll keep the poll up until we get to that. Let's do the Trump update really fast, and then we'll get into today's case. So what we have here is an update that the Trump gunman was spotted 90 minutes before the shooting now. And this is being revealed in text messages. Members of a local SWAT team at the scene the day Donald Trump was shot spoke out for the first time today, citing communication failures with the Secret Service, but acknowledging that, quote, we all failed that day. I remember standing in the parking lot talking to one of the guys, said Mike Priolo, a member of the Beaver County, Pennsylvania SWAT team. We just became part of history and not in a good way. Also, on Monday, ABC News reported obtaining text messages indicating that the would-be gunman, Thomas Matthew Crooks, drew the attention of a sniper more than 90 minutes before the shooting began. That is more than a half an hour earlier than they initially reported. A sniper leaving the area where local SWAT members assembled texted the others that he saw Crooks, quote, sitting to the direct right of a picnic table about 50 yards from the exit, end quote. He also texted that Crooks saw him leave the area with a rifle, quote, so he knows you guys are up there. About an hour before the shooting, sniper team member Gregory Nickel told Good Morning America he saw Crooks take a rangefinder from his pocket. Though rangefinders were not banned, Nicole took Crooks' picture and called in a warning of a suspicious presence. He was looking up and down the building, Nichols said. It just seemed out of place. He says, I think we all failed that day. People died. If there was anything we could have done to stop that, we should have. Jeepers. That's some big time discrepancy that was held back from all of us, isn't it?
Jeepers.
Still lying. Completely unbelievable. An hour and a half, people. An hour and a half. It's insanity. All right, I just wanted to get that quick update in, though, because I thought that just came out just a couple hours ago, and I was like, you've got to be kidding me. Just when you think things can't get worse, they do. Scott, what? Listen to Oh, Cumberland River by Old Crow Medicine Show with lyrics. It tells the fun on the river, but how treacherous it can be. Thanks for that, Scott. You're always full of some information here. So does it go? Oh, Cumberland, river. I'm in a goofy mood today. I gotta give some thank yous real quick. Sherry P. Holy smokes. Wow.
Coming in hot.
Just like a fajita. Thank you so much for your $20 super chat. I really appreciate that. Thank you. And it looks like we got another one that came in. A super sticker from Shell. Thank you, Shell. And please be careful driving. Don't text and drive. Don't chat and drive. Don't read and drive. Get there safely. Thank you guys so much for your support. Thank you for being here. If you haven't hit that thumbs up, please hit it now. It's a good time. All right, let's get this off here. And let's get this POS up here. Okay. So who you're looking at is Joseph Ray Daniels. Thank you, Diana. I'm in a good mood today. I don't know why. They had more than enough to detain that guy. I know, Casey. It's crazy. It's almost like it was done on purpose. Gypsy, thank you for purchasing a mug. Thank you. Thank you. If you purchase any merch, make sure you send me a pic when you get it. Okay, so this is Joseph Ray Daniels. The first thing we're going to listen to is the 911 call of him reporting his son, Joseph Clyde Daniels, missing. So what they said was that he was last seen the night before. They woke up in the morning, he was gone. Now, it's important, though, to note that this wasn't the first time that the police had been called because he was missing, but they always found him. So isn't that weird? This took place in Dickson County. So Dickson County, Tennessee, and that is right west of Davidson County, where Seth works. I hate to bring the name up, but he works in Davidson County. This is the next county over, Dickson County. Crazy. This happened in 2018. April 9th, 2018. Or wait. Don't quote me on the month. I think that's when the dad was arrested. Hang on, let me find out the date he went missing. So we have it. I know it was 2018. I just don't know what month. April 4th, 2018. Okay, so he was 5 years old when he disappeared on April 4th, 2018. The community rallied together. There were hundreds that went out searching. He was autistic. He was referred to as Baby Joe. He was autistic and nonverbal. And Joseph Daniels, which is his dad right there, was charged with his murder. So on April 4th, 2018, one of Joseph Daniels' children came to tell him that 5-year-old Joe Clyde had urinated on the floor. And then his dad said that he then told them to get their butts in bed. Baby Joe started laughing, so he beat him. That's when he ran out the front door. Baby Joe ran to the road. I saw a car drive by. I ran out and got him back in the house. I beat him some more. That's when I killed Baby Joe. He confessed. His dad was 28 at the time of his disappearance. And then he said that that night he got into his car, drove down McElhenney Road, and got Baby Joe out of the trunk. I had my wife's cell phone in my left hand, using it as a flashlight, and Baby Joe was over my right shoulder. At some point on April 4th, he called 911 to report his son missing. The Dickson County community began searching for young Joe Clyde. Oh, also the description: black pajamas with a white skeleton on the shirt. All right, let's get into the 911 call and we'll take it from there. We're going to go step by step through this. Here we go. I've got captions on for you guys too. And he is a scary looking mofo.
Where is your emergency?
Yes, this is Dickson County 911.
Yes, sir.
Okay. I was on, and my son has escaped, and we cannot find him.
Okay, how old is your son, sir?
He is 5.
Okay, and you said you live
He has autism. Yes.
Okay, and you said he has autism?
Yes.
Okay, how long ago was he last seen?
Last night.
Okay, all right. And what's his name?
His name is Joe.
What's his last name?
Daniels.
What was he wearing last night?
He was wearing pajamas.
What kind of pajamas? What do they look like?
I tell you what, my wife would know better than I would on that.
Okay. Do you know how he got out of the house?
He must have unlocked the door.
Okay.
And he got out.
What's his date of birth?
7/30/12.
Okay, sir. And you said his name was Joe. What was his last name?
Daniels.
Daniels.
Yes.
Okay. And what's your last name, sir?
Daniels.
Okay, what's your first name?
Joseph.
All right, Joseph. And what does he look like?
He's got blonde hair, and blue eyes,
Okay.
and
Okay, blonde hair, blue eyes. Anything else? How tall is he?
he's about, I would say 4, about 3.5, 4 feet tall.
4 feet tall. How much does he weigh?
65 pounds.
65 pounds. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Do you know anywhere where he would go from your house?
I do not know, because we don't know any of the names except for one neighbor. So I do not know where he would have gone.
Okay. Is he nonverbal or is he verbal?
He's nonverbal.
Nonverbal.
Yes.
Just like Summer Wells, nonverbal. Remember? They said she was nonverbal as well. Dang it. So one thing that Dang it. Hold on. Something I wanted to say right here. Hold on.
Yes.
Okay. And what's your last name, sir?
Daniels.
Okay, what's your first name?
Joseph.
All right, Joseph. And what does he look like?
He's got blonde hair.
Oh, where he said he unlocked the door. That's the part. He's like, she's like, how did he get out? And he's like, he unlocked the door. So he's 5 years old, and he's saying he unlocked the door. Karen Fan, my son turns 29 tomorrow. He was born in 95. I was just going to say this baby's birthday is tomorrow. Isn't it wild that I came across this case and his birthday is tomorrow? Bless that baby boy. Bless that baby boy. He deserved better than this monster. This monster-looking ogre. But happy birthday to your son. That's awesome. That is absolutely really cool. Yeah, he says the mom would know about the jammies, right? Okay, so let's get to the next one. And you guys are going to get to decide. So this is kind of like a choose your own adventure today. So we're going to watch the basis of the videos, and then you guys get to choose and be thinking about this as we're listening and tell me which one you want to listen to, because they're both long. We can either listen to the opening statements of his trial, or we can listen to his confession. So be thinking about which ones you guys would want to listen to while we go through these. The next video is a source stating that a blanket of Joe Clyde's has been found.
Good evening, everyone. That breaking news, a major break in the search for 5-year-old Joe Clyde Daniels. Despite a 2-month-long search for the little boy's body, crews believed to have found a blanket that belonged to baby Joe. News Channel 5's Brandon Marshall is at the 5 Alert Center with more details on this stunning discovery. Brandon.
Rory, that blanket search crews found in the woods is the first lead detectives have in the search for this 5-year-old boy's body. And this comes after the father allegedly admitted to killing his 5-year-old son just 9 weeks ago. This is all according to a source close to this high-profile case. Crews found the blanket on CCC Drive in Dickson, 3 miles from his parents' home, and a family member positively identified it to be baby Joe's. You can see from these pictures, the blue blanket appears to have been covered in dirt. At this point, Dickson County Sheriff Jeff Bledsoe says he cannot confirm or deny this blanket belonged to Joe Clyde. Detectives are looking into it, but Joe Clyde's parents, Joseph and Crystal Daniels, were in court on Monday for their alleged roles in his death. In a written and video recording of his confession, Joseph reportedly said he beat his son to death after he urinated on the floor. An arrest warrant stated he placed his son's body in the back of his car and dumped it in a remote location. Baby Joe's mother, Crystal, was also arrested for allegedly being in the room during the murder but not reporting it to police. Now, of course, there have been several widespread searches for the little boy's body, all also including professional searches from Texas. But still, 2 months later, his body has not been found. The cases for both his parents have been bound over to the grand jury. We're at the 5 Alert Center tonight. Brandon Marshall, News Channel 5.
Yeah, we'll get to that, sweet faces. He's asking for a new trial. Yes, yes, Andy. Yes. Hi, Andy. The voice of reason has entered the room, Mr. Andy. Okay, so that is the blanket story. Okay. The next one is video evidence showing someone at Joe Clyde Daniels' home the night he went missing. Sound familiar?
Tonight, new developments in the Joe Clyde Daniels case.
We've obtained video evidence showing someone outside of the child's home the night he disappeared, and you're about to see
Wait
it.
for it.
As
This
News
is
Channel 5's
weird.
Nick Barris
Nick
tells us
Barris.
the video is part of criminal case file against Joe Clyde's parents, but now we've also learned their trial is delayed yet again.
Yes, to the frustration of many, the August trial to seek justice for Joe Clyde Daniels is postponed again until next year. Now, if and when it does finally go, this video is sure to be part of what the jury sees. The security video, dark and murky, was recovered from property near Joe Clyde's home in Dickson County, Tennessee. It is time-stamped April 4th, 2018 at 2:39 in the morning. This was the night the 5-year-old disappeared. So what do we see? It appears to show a vehicle pull into the Daniels driveway. Then at least one person, and maybe more, walk in front of the headlights. Moments later, the vehicle pulls away. You can't see any faces or the make of the car or truck, but it does show someone was outside the home that night. What does it mean?
Well, it could potentially be something that is exculpatory or leading away from the crime as it pertains to the two people that are charged with the crime.
Or legal analyst Nick Leonardo says it could be incriminating if the video shows Joe Clyde's parents. His father, Joseph Daniels, is charged with homicide. His mother, Crystal, with child neglect. Were they leaving to dispose of the child's body, which has never been found? The video could be the key, if it's matched up perhaps with other video in the case file.
You're seeing more and more in criminal cases, there's a lot of electronic discovery, and there's a lot of video, there's a lot of things that have to be viewed, and it takes a while to view those things.
And that is the reason for yet another delay of the trial. Defense attorneys say they need more time to sift through hundreds of security camera video clips from the area the night that Joe Clyde disappeared. It doesn't help matters that Crystal Daniels just lost her attorney.
When you have a defendant's attorney withdraw, this far into the case, and you're changing horses in midstream, it's going to take additional time, a substantial amount of time for this new attorney to get up to speed.
So yes, it is hurry up and wait. It could be another year before the case finally goes to trial. But keep in mind, both of Joe Clyde's parents remain locked up on $1 million bond each. Nick Barris.
Isn't it weird seeing Nick Barris talking about this? Like, if we're like, what the hell? Like, think about Nick Barris. This is no stranger to him, seeing these weird surveillance videos. It's kind of strange, isn't it? This was 2018, and this is Joe Clyde Daniels. And he said too, it took a long time for them to go through that digital evidence. Reptile, I know, isn't it crazy? They said the scene looks so familiar on Sebastian's case, in my opinion. Yeah, autistic child goes missing in the middle of the night. A vehicle caught on surveillance camera. A blanket found. Remember on the map I showed of TBI's and the sheriff's department's map, and it said blanket and it was labeled on there? And then we have the glasses, and then we have the false sighting. So that's going to be our next one, is going to be the false the false sighting. Photos released for reported Joe Clyde sighting. Here we go.
And thanks for joining us on air and streaming live on our News 4 app. The breaking new details tonight on the disappearance of a 5-year-old boy from Dixon. The DA General says there is no evidence of claims the boy is still alive.
We've got new pictures and an explanation just into our newsroom about 10 minutes ago. We want to go to News 4's Rebecca Cardenas, who is live now. Rebecca.
Tracy, the DA is now saying that they had photos of this video.
I remember when the news people were wearing masks. It's like, are you kidding me? You're by yourself. Take the shit off. We can't hear you.
And that there's a distinct difference of the pictures of the boy in this video and Joe Clyde Daniels. They say that it's their hair, that the child in the photos that they captured distinctly has longer hair than what Joe Clyde was last seeing with his hair buzzed. Now, these images were captured at a Camden gas station the day of Joe Clyde's disappearance. The DA now refuting the defense's allegation that this lead was never followed up on. All of this unfolded in a press conference just hours ago. The defense attorney for the parents of Joe Clyde Daniels, who are charged in his murder, saying that this video surveillance would have cleared them of the murder because Joe Clyde was spotted later in the day. Again, now the DA coming back and saying they did follow up on this lead. They saw the photos of the surveillance and were able to determine it was, in fact, not Joe Clyde Daniels. I did also ask the defense attorney at this press conference today if they knew of any reproduction of this video of any kind. He said to his knowledge, it was not. Again, you're looking at those images that the DA's office released today. A lot of developments in this story today, a lot of conflicting narratives. We're going to break it all down.
A lot of conflicting narratives. It sounds like this was a mess as well. Julianne's daily life. That is such a nice comment. She said, "Hi, Jay. I don't comment often, but I just wanted to comment in support of you. I've been here from the start." That means so much to me. Thank you, Julianne, for taking the time to say that to me. I appreciate that, and I appreciate you. This is actually, I know, it's crazy, the parallels, isn't it? I was like, there's no way we can't talk about this. So we've got the video evidence, we've got the blanket, we've got the false sighting. Now we have key evidence leaked because they put a gag order on this case. And then we had key evidence leaked. Let's take a listen to this. This is back to News Channel 5.
Surprising developments in the high-profile Joe Clyde Daniels case. Someone illegally leaked key evidence. Now the presiding judge wants to know who, and if he finds out, it could mean jail time. News Channel 5's Nick Barris is in the 5 Alert Center with the exclusive story.
Obviously, there's been an awful lot of publicity on this case over the past 2 years. But with the trial scheduled for early next year, Judge David Wolf issued a gag order several weeks ago, wanting to shut everything down outside of the courtroom. It hasn't worked, and it appears he doesn't like it. Joseph Daniels is charged with homicide in the death of his 5-year-old son, Joe Clyde, more than 2 years ago. The mother, Crystal, is charged with child neglect. The boy.
That's the mother? Good God Almighty. Oh, this poor kid. Imagine, this is your dad. And this is your mom. Good God. Shit makes me sick. And you guys can discuss Sebastian. There's a lot of parallels. It's the same state. You know, so on and so forth. It's okay to have discussions.
God Almighty.
Is charged with child neglect. The boy's body has never been found. There are many questions about evidence in the case, and in recent weeks, someone with access to the discovery file has been posting online or sending to media evidence from the criminal case in blatant violation of the gag order.
The person who has done that could be held in contempt of court and sentenced to jail.
So what type of evidence? Video clips. For instance, this showing Joe Clyde and his father participating in a sleep study, making the case that the boy rarely slept through the night and that he may have wandered off the night he disappeared. Or video clips like this one showing authorities questioning someone in connection with the case. The judge has taken notice and issued this show cause order. Legal analyst Nick Leonardo says all the lawyers will be put under oath.
It's almost like a witch hunt. The judge is going to be up there questioning every single person that's involved in this case, may even question the clerk, may question the court reporter. Don't know where it's going to stop.
And it likely won't stop until he knows who is leaking the evidence. The person or persons responsible could face jail time. It's worth noting that most of what's been leaked seems to be of benefit to the defense. The judge just wants to make sure everyone involved gets a fair shake at the trial. Nick Barris.
What the crap? Wow.
fuck directly off.
That's terrible. Who would leak? I mean, why do people do this in these kids' cases? We had it in Delphi. We had, crime scene photos leaked. Now they can't trace these emails. That seems pretty sus to me, that they can't trace emails that are sent to the media with evidence. Yeah, that's crazy. I wonder if they ever figured out who it was. I bet you if they did, they probably kept it hush hush. Let's see if I can see any other reports on that. Key evidence leak. We watched that. Intern fired. Yes, here we go. Wow. An intern in the public defender's office fired after evidence leak in Joe Clyde Daniels case. For now, no one will be held in contempt following an evidence leak in the Joe Clyde Daniels case. Judge David Wolf issued a gag order several weeks ago. In a hearing Monday afternoon, attorneys revealed that the leak came from a paid intern in the public defender's office. That intern has since been fired. Wow. God, how awful. A freaking intern. I mean, that takes balls. You're just starting out and you're doing that? I hope they got jail time. I know women are sacred. I know. I bet he's got a lot of stories to tell. And he managed to snatch up that surveillance footage pretty quick, didn't he? Mm-hmm. In Sebastian's case, I mean. Yeah, what a jerk. It's horrible. Okay, let me see. I think that's all of them. See, what did you guys choose you wanted to go with? The confession or opening statements? It looks like confession won. Wow, by a landslide. Where's all the opening statement peeps? We want to hear that confession. I hope that I can get the audio good because their audio, per usual, sucks. And it's like, it's played on, oh, dang it.
And thanks for joining us.
It's played on the court thing, so I'm going to try to tweak the audio as we watch it, so it might get better or worse as we go. Just bear with me for a second.
And you go by Joe or Joe? Joe. Joe? Okay. Yeah, it'll open. I'm not gonna be sure. I'm just gonna close this for privacy.
Okay, okay. I'm just, I got all sorts of emotions and.
Yeah, I know there's a lot going on, and we're gonna talk for a while before we get into this, okay? And try to help you explain all this to you, and with Joe, I know he told you, but I'm Ronnie Palmer. I'm a special agent with TBI.
Okay.
And, first off, Joe, we're sorry for all this is going on, and as you've seen, there's a lot of people out there trying to help find.
I know it's difficult to hear. I'll put the captions on. Maybe that will help. But can you guys hear it? I know, Kels. I'm interested in both too.
And y'all call him Little Joe?
Baby Joe, Joe, Little Joe, just, it just depends on, you know, our mood sometimes. Like, hey, Baby Joe, come here, or hey, Little Joe, or hey, Joe, Joe.
Okay.
So,
well, since you're Joe, I've heard a lot of people call him Little Joe. Is it okay if we refer to him as Little Joe?
Yeah.
What I'm talking about?
And I'm going to be stopping just to point some things out to you guys. Like already I want to point out how, you know, how we say when people are guilty, they don't want to say the person's name that they've hurt or killed, you know, that they avoid saying their name. He has no problem saying Little Joe. He has no problem saying, you know, his nicknames, things like that. Okay, awesome. Thumbs up. What's up, Paul Cremo? I hope you're doing well, Paul. Good to see you as always.
Okay. All right. I've got, as we're talking, Joe, you'll see me filling out paperwork, stuff like a lot of people out there trying to help find, and y'all call him Little Joe?
Baby Joe, Joe, Little Joe, just,
it
just depends on, you know, our mood sometimes. Like, hey, Baby Joe, come here, or hey, Little Joe, or hey, Joe, Joe.
Okay.
So,
well, since you're Joe, I've heard a lot of people call him Little Joe. Is it okay if we refer to him as Little Joe? You know what I'm talking about then, right? Okay. All right. I've got, as we're talking, Joe, you'll see me filling out paperwork, stuff like that, and just try to ignore that because I've got to do reports and stuff like that, so don't think you've done or said something wrong, Joe. But, have you gotten any rest at all?
well, I got some last night. The last 2 days, not really.
Just going?
Yeah, I was running on adrenaline and caffeine most of the time, trying to figure out, you know, what happened. And my mom came down from Arkansas, and she's like, I'll stay up in the living room and get you guys up in case, you know, anything comes up. So when I went to sleep, I was out. I didn't wake up at all. So then when I did wake up, I felt, you know, a little better. And, you know, I felt hopeless most of the day yesterday.
Yeah.
And I felt just, I'm gonna be honest, I'm a nervous person. So there's a lot of stuff that is making me extremely nervous recently, like the fact that why would he do what he did?
You're talking about Little Joe running out or leaving the house?
Yeah, and you know, people finding, you know, different things and different clues, and it's making me really nervous. Like, can they just please find him?
Yeah.
I just want to hear like, hey, they found footsteps or
something.
Yeah, or just something to let us know that he's still out there.
Okay.
So
yeah. Well, Joe, I've been in law enforcement. If I make it till next week, I'll have 30 years in law enforcement. So I've been doing this a long time. I worked with a local agency for like 21 years, and I've been with TBI for about 9 years now. So I've worked a lot of cases and helped a lot of people work.
Okay, so I thought this was interesting as well because this is kind of putting in perspective, like possibly what Seth, Katie, Chris went through when they spoke with TBI, when they sat down with TBI. This is TBI. That's TBI. And this happened in April of 2018. April of 2018. And Carrie, I miss you so much. Sweet faces, that's crazy.
A lot of missing child cases like this too, especially since I've been with TBI. And our job is just trying to find out everything we can about what's going on. Okay.
Right. Because I've been honest to everybody as much as possible. Like I've tried to tell them, you know, what I did when I woke up in the morning. And,
yeah. And I know there may be some little things that you don't exactly remember. It's okay. The questions, Joe, which you know the reason you're here is this, of course, little Joe is missing, and he's been missing, what, this is the third day?
Yeah, this is starting day 3. Yeah.
Wednesday.
Okay, so there's that infamous third day, the 72-hour mark, right? They do these extensive searches for the 72 hours, right? And then they reevaluate. Where are we? What have we gathered? What have we found? Are there any clues that we need to, expand the area? Do we need to start over? Do we need to go back to the beginning? I mean, all of these things. But here you have that infamous day 3 mark again.
Wednesday morning. Yeah, and then Thursday and today's Friday.
Sometime, between 1 and 5:30, he got out of the house. So
okay. Okay.
Just to know that, hey, there's, I just feel I'm sad.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
I feel sad, but yet no tears, no sign of feeling sad. Like he's telling us one thing, but he's showing another, right? I love watching interrogations. It's so fascinating to me.
Joe, I know we've talked a little bit about the night that little Joe went missing, but just kind of give me a quick summary of what happened that night. All
right, here we go. He's asked for the quick summary.
I assume y'all ate supper, got home, they got home from school, y'all ate supper, and about what time did it start, I guess, when he went to bed?
He went to bed about 8.
8, okay.
8 o'clock.
Get him in early.
Yeah, and I got up at 10. I went to bed at 10. We woken up about 11:30. He had peed on the floor, but I just put him back in the bed. He went back to sleep, and then I went.
See, bing bong. There's your first red flag, right?
Bing bong.
This event happened. He peed on the floor. Oh, but no big deal. I just put him back to bed, and then I went back to sleep, and then he just suddenly is gone. Hello, Miss Robin.
Sleep, and now I didn't feel my wife get up. Well, she got up during the night to check on him, and she still was there. I got up that morning. I got his clothes and Alex's clothes. I went back there put the coffee table was moved. And I was thinking, okay, maybe he got up in the night and was playing with his toys or something like that. So I put the clothes on the table.
Oh, he got up in the middle of the night, was playing with his toys, and moved a coffee table, right? Kind of like Summer went down in the basement and played with her toys all by herself. These parents, man, isn't it nuts? Andy, good point. He didn't even say he cleaned up the pee. Right. Y'all are smart cookies.
I went in there and he was gone. He wasn't in the bed. I took the door, the lock was on the door, it was nowhere to be found. So I woke Crystal up, I woke Alex up, I woke my aunt up as well, but she just went back to sleep. Crystal got dressed, I got dressed. I went outside and looked around for a little bit, my neighbor's yard, to see if he was over there, and I didn't go next door because I lived over there and I didn't see him next door. I went back in the house. Me and Alex went, and I took the car, went down the street a little bit, and turned back around. I got Alex and went around, and then I called my dad and said, hey, I can't find Joe. I called the police about 6:30.
Jesus, 6:30, you guys. What the hell?
fucking fuzzy slippers and lip gloss.
This happened in Tennessee. Oh my God. Let me go back a second here.
Road a little bit, and then I kept on going down the road to see if I could find him and see
I went down the road. I drove around.
him. But I didn't see him.
Okay. And so you don't have any idea where he's at now?
No.
Okay. And the coffee table moved, would you assume he moved that over there and got the door unlocked?
So what was really weird is where the coffee table was, it wasn't near the door. Normally it would be near the door, because usually that would happen, but it wasn't near the door, it was pushed back. And I thought that was really unusual for something like that to happen. So.
Okay, would little Joe been able to physically move that table, you think?
It had wheels on it.
Okay, so he could have pushed it over there, unlocked it, and everything. Is that what you're thinking?
Yeah.
He pushed it over there, climbed up, unlocked it, and then pushed it back out of the way to open the door? I mean, would that be tall enough?
Yeah, he's claiming that the boy pushed the coffee table up to the door to unlock the door, open the door, got out and re-locked it, is what I'm understanding.
Stood on that coffee table to reach the lock?
Yes.
Okay. And had he ever tried to do that before or unlock the door?
Crystal told me before she saw him try to unlock the door. He almost had the key in the lock trying to unlock the door when it was in a chair. I didn't see that, but she said that
He was getting a key in a door, right? A 5-year-old getting a regular key and a key lock.
that's what she saw.
Okay.
So, and then in the mornings, I would get him. You really don't think about this kind of stuff, but I would have to kind of wiggle the key into the lock to unlock it. So I think he may have, I think he was watching me how to do that.
Oh my God.
So
it's a lock that gets stuck, and he's saying, oh, he watched me wiggle the lock and he figured out how to do it. So the kid had another obstacle, even. They already know this guy's full of shit.
Yeah, okay. So he, 11:30ish, when he had peed on the floor, all right, and you just put him back in the bed. Y'all don't discipline or spank him or anything like that.
No, we just, I just said, hey, this,
just kids thing.
Yeah.
Accidents happen.
Yeah, because it is. I wasn't worried about that.
So you didn't get mad at him because he peed on the floor. Okay.
No.
All right. And
we know he's blatantly lying right here, y'all. He was infuriated and he beat the child to death. 5 years old. He lied. And would you have known that this was a lie? If you didn't know what you know? Watch him again when he says, do you discipline him for that? You don't spank him or anything like that? And he's like, no, we know we beat the shit out of him for it. Because little Joe's brother testified because he witnessed it.
so he, 11:30ish, when he had peed on the floor, all right, and you just put him back in the bed. Y'all don't discipline or spank him or anything like that.
No, we just, I just said, hey, this,
just kids thing.
Yeah.
Accidents happen.
Yeah, because it is.
See him shifting his seat? See him shifting in his seat? Because he's a liar.
Because you're a liar.
I wasn't worried about that.
So you didn't get mad at him because he peed on the floor. Okay.
No.
All right. And between that time you went back to bed, so you didn't get up until 5:30.
Yeah.
So you didn't leave the house at all until after you found out he was missing, right?
Okay, so here we go. We know that there was the video showing the headlights pulling in their residence just before 3 a.m. he's getting himself solidified right now that he never left, that he was home all night.
Okay. All right. So you didn't hurt little Joe that night, didn't get mad at him for some reason?
No.
And didn't hurt him or
No,
take him anywhere?
The only thing I said to him was, because he was, we had made homemade pizza, and I said, Joe, you gotta eat your all your pizza before you get cake. And I don't know if that upset him or not, but because he came back and ate it, and then I gave him some cake. He ate the cake, so.
Well, that was before he went to bed. Right?
Yeah.
Okay. So, middle of the night or after he peed on the floor, you didn't get mad at him, didn't do anything to him?
No.
Accidentally or whatever?
No.
Okay. Okay. So you didn't do anything to hurt Joe in any way?
No.
Didn't take him anywhere that night or in the middle of the night? Okay. And you don't know where he's at now? Or?
No, I don't know where he's at. I wish I did. I'd be, I was told, when this happened, to not look for him because of the scent. They don't want to lose the scent.
Wait, what? I was told when this happened not to look for him because of the scent.
Dogs, and
the fucking dogs.
I'm scared. So.
Well, and you got a right to be for that.
Yeah.
Okay. But there's a lot of people out there looking for him, trying to help.
Yeah.
FYI, the last search for this baby was, public search that they reported on was a year ago in Sumner County.
I really want to find him.
All right, Joe, I'm sorry. We're trying to get everything figured out and going. Okay. You met Agent Boyd?
Yeah.
Good to see you again.
Okay, sorry. Can you grab us that, so he'll have somewhere to sit down, just slide this over here? Well, just hand it to me and I'll set that chair over here.
Yeah, if you want to sit. I'll sit right here.
Okay, that's fine. I'm trying to get you to move.
I'll take it.
Well, that's fine.
It'd be easier if we're moving all around.
Okay, you sit there.
Yeah.
Jesus.
You know that you're not telling us the whole truth, okay? Joe, we're not, little Joe was missing and we got Heidi, okay?
Okay.
Joe, you said in the beginning that there was something you said in the beginning that you didn't mean for this to happen. And we're not saying that you did anything intentionally to little Joe.
All right.
But there's no doubt that you know where little Joe's at now.
I don't know where he's at.
Well, listen to me. They've done a lot of phone stuff and phone records since today and the last couple of days. And there's no doubt somebody's phone went somewhere during that night, okay? And I don't know if it was an accident. Either you or Crystal hurt little Joe or somebody else did, but there's no doubt that something happened to little Joe. And I don't know exactly what, but you do, Joe.
I do not.
Yes, you do. You know where he's at. You know where he's at now, okay? Whether, I don't know what, I hope to God that he's still alive. But Joe, help us do this for little Joe. You know, there's no doubt whatsoever, you know where he's at now.
I don't know where he's at.
Yes, you do, Joe. Hey, you're there's hundreds of people out there looking for him.
I don't agree with that. I really don't. I really don't.
Yeah, well, and you said you kind of let it slip in the beginning that you didn't mean for this to happen.
I didn't know this was going to happen. Like, I seriously did not know that this was going to happen, because I woke up that night at 11:30 and he peed in the floor, and then we put him back to bed. And well, I put him back to bed. I went back to sleep. I didn't go anywhere else. I didn't go anywhere else that night.
You know, I believe you when you're saying that about little Joe Ian. I do, I believe that. But it's the stuff after that that I just can't believe. And the reason is, for me to believe that, that means, for you to tell me that, I think you're a better person, okay, than the person that would just say, I don't know what happened after that. Because there are certain things that you've left out in what you've told us. But let me preface that and say before that, I'm talking about an accident. I don't know if it, like Ronnie said, I don't know if it was an accident. But what I do know, okay, is that you know what happened. Now, what that leads me to then do is to figure out, well, what do I think? And there's really only two thoughts I have. That's two ways I can go. Is that
just FYI, that's the court's audio. This was played in court, and their mics are obviously too loud, so they had feedback and they didn't fix it. I'm hoping that it doesn't keep on like this. I don't know if they end up fixing it. Hopefully they do, but that's what it is. And I want to give a warm welcome to Michelle Ramsey. Thank you for becoming a member of the Clicker Crew.
something happened with Joe, little Joe, and I'm pretty certain that's him peeing. And I think things probably got out of control. Things you may have lashed out, you may have not. You know, maybe you didn't realize what all was going on, but you ended up getting into a situation where you had a kind of a lapse of judgment, right? And you next thing you know, you're in a situation where your emotions have taken over and taken control, and you end up hurting little Joe. The other side of this is that you're and this is more of a predatorial person who is seeking out to inflict pain on children. I don't think that's you.
No.
I don't see you as that person. And I never have. I don't want to believe that that's you. But when...
Okay, so see how they presented him? Okay, I don't know if it's an accident or if you are just some kind of predator that just likes to hurt kids. And he's like, no, that's not me. Like, it makes him want to talk more, and they get him closer to the confession. Whose mic is clipping? Mine? Is it still? Let me know if it's still clipping. If it's the audio, my audio, or the video. It's the video, but is it the actual video or is it my stream? I don't want it to be where you guys can't hear it. Okay, thank you. Thank you, September. That worries me because I don't want to keep going and if it's bad, you know what I mean?
You leave stuff out and you don't tell me exactly what happened to it, and you're not honest about it.
I'm being honest,
Joe. But when you're not being honest about what happened throughout that night, and you're leaving stuff out, I have to kind of, that leaves it up to me to choose which one of these I see you and believe in you in. And I don't want to believe that you're that predator, but when you don't tell me what happened, I don't really have a choice. And when other people are going to look in and see from the outside, they're not going to hear your side of the story. They're going to have to choose for themselves. And most of the time, people jump to the worst conclusions, and that's what they're going to go to. They're going to go to this guy who, whether it was little Joe or somebody else, they just want to, that person just wants to inflict pain on children. And I deal with those people all the time, and I see them all the time. I don't see you as that person. I don't want to believe you're that person. What I think is there was a lapse of judgment. There was emotions took control. Right?
Do you think they said similar things like this to Katie, since she was the last one to see him and be awake with him? Let me know.
Right? And the situation got out of hand, and you ended up in this, I mean, almost this situation where this, little Joe, you end up hurting little Joe.
I didn't hurt little Joe. And
then you guys, maybe you panic. Maybe, I want you to tell me first off, are you that predator?
No.
Are you that person that just looks to try and inflict pain on children?
No.
So what happened, really? What happened that night, that morning?
Okay, I want to tell you exactly what happened, okay?
I want this to be the truth, Joe. I don't want it to be the same stuff you've been saying before. Okay. I want it to be the truth.
Okay, at first they thought he ran away, but remember they were called in at the end of March, a full month later. Just Seth and just Katie.
I got woke up about 11:30 that night.
See, he keeps repeating the same story, the same script.
And he peed on the floor. I went into the bedroom. I saw the pee on the floor. The bathroom light was on. So I said, let's go ahead.
Okay, so see, now he's adding more details. He didn't say that before. He said he peed on the floor. I wasn't worried about it, and I put him back in bed. Now he's saying more details. The light was on.
Let's go back to sleep. And he laid back and went back in the bed and went down. I went back to the bed and went back to sleep. And sometime during the night, Crystal got up and she went out and checked on him. And then she went back to sleep. I woke up at 5:30. And then...
See, that's when you left stuff out, all right? And you've just done it again, okay? You've left things out. And this is the situation. Now we're kind of getting in the situation where, we're giving you that opportunity to tell us the truth.
I know.
And you keep going back to where you are, and we're taking a step backwards, and we're trying to move forwards. We're trying to bring closure to everybody, right? Not just you guys, the two of you, but your family, the other kids, right? Little Joe's siblings. We're trying to bring closure to all of them, and the only way we can do that is by having the truth. And every time we start taking these steps backwards, we know you're leaving stuff out and you're omitting things.
Look they even gave him a blankie. Hey, Pearl. Nice to see you. Nice to see you.
I'm not.
We know you are, okay?
I'm not.
I want you to tell me what it is that's being left out.
There's nothing.
Is it about you or is it about Crystal?
There's nothing being left out.
But there is, Joe. There is.
I would like to know what it is.
And this is, this is not just, we're not waking up one day saying, hey, let's see if, we can figure this out. This is what we do for a living. This is what we've done for a long time. We've got to overcome those. And until we do that, we can't move forward until we overcome these issues and the issues of you telling us the whole truth and not just omitting things, because there's a big difference between telling the full truth now, and I don't know if anybody's explained to you what lying is. There's what everybody thinks about with lying, right? Everybody thinks of changing the facts saying the color of this wall is yellow.
Right,
or
which is
blue.
fine.
Right, exactly. That's changing the facts.
Right.
There's also another version of lying, which is called omitting things. That's lying as well, right? If I walk into this room and trip over a cord and I say, well, I walked in the room and then I sat down, well, that's lying too, because I know I've left that out. And that's what I think is happening here. I don't think you're changing the facts, but I'm pretty certain that you're leaving stuff out. And so we've got to get past this. Okay, we're kind of already there, right? We moved ahead. We know this stuff has been left out. We need to get you to that realization that, of where we are, and that means you telling us the whole truth, and not just the little bits and pieces that you think, well, if I give them that, they'll think I'm telling them the truth. We want the entire truth. That's what we're not getting at this point.
That's what I'm giving you.
But you're not. You can say you are, but you're not. At the end of the day, you're not. And
you're not. At the end of the day, you're not. They're treating him like that because they're picking up on whatever his personality is, because they know he doesn't want to be called a predator who hurts children, right? So they're trying to get him to kind of go in the way where he admits what he did because they suspect he did something. But I don't think that Katie would be talked to like a baby necessarily. But if they wanted to get her to confess and they thought she did something, like gave him too much medication, they could be like, autistic children are really hard to, they would try to make her feel like they understand her. Autistic children are very challenging. It's very difficult at times. If you lost your cool, no one would blame you. You know what I mean? Things like that, just so it makes them comfortable. Siobhan, thank you so much for your super sticker. I got pounded with 2 pounds. There is something wrong with Tennessee. It's very strange, isn't it? It's almost like this Twilight Zone do thing, right? Yes, I think exactly, single mom. They use different tactics depending on, the subject and things, but I feel like that's what they're trying to do here. Like saying, you don't want to be labeled as a monster, so go ahead and tell us that you lost your cool.
Again, for me to think that for you to tell me that you're not giving me, or that you're giving me the truth, for me to believe that, kind of makes me feel that you think I'm that gullible that I'm going to believe that. And the other side of this, though, that I really want you to understand is that
we bought snacks because, he's 15 and snacks.
everything up to this point doesn't matter, right? Clean slate. You tell us the truth now, and no one's going to go back, right?
Okay. I remember one thing, okay? I do remember one thing, but I don't. Why? I don't know what happened, okay? I got up, like I said before, the 11:30, right? I got about 11:30, and I went to the bedroom after Alex woke me up.
Who's that?
Technically, it's my stepmom in my dad's bedroom, because that's where they were sleeping at. He had peed on the floor. The bathroom light was on, and I just told him to lay back down in the bed. And then after that, I went to bed. At 2:30, I felt somebody get in my wife get back in the bed, and the TV was on. I woke up at 5:30, hit the snooze a few times, then I realized that he was gone. After I got his clothes out, I went to the bedroom.
We're getting closer.
I went I went to the bedroom, their bedroom, got their clothes, went into the living room, set him on the coffee table, went into their bedroom, and he was gone.
See, so we're closer, but we're not quite there, Joe. Okay?
I love this. We're not quite there, Joe. We're getting closer, but we're not there yet, dude. Like I'm not buying it. But he's starting to give more details. And welcome to the Clicker Crew, Miss Michelle H. Thank you for joining. I appreciate you becoming a clicker.
Didn't do anything to Joe.
We're not quite there. There's a lot that's being left out.
I didn't do anything to Joe. I'm telling you.
Important stuff is left out.
Well, did Crystal do something to him?
I don't know. Like, my parents have always had this fear that she would do something to him.
Why is that?
Oh boy, look at this shifting. Look at the shifting though. My parents have always had a fear that Crystal, his wife, would do something to baby Joe. So he's asked, did you do, what did you do? Did you hurt him? No. Did Crystal hurt him? I don't know, he says. Huh. Hey, Captain Ganja.
Just the way that she that way that they just the things that she's done. Apparently, I haven't seen most of it. The way she treats him apparently, and the way that she does things to him and stuff like that. So
interesting, because isn't that what Seth said about Katie? Oh, I think she overdosed him. This is all your guys' fault. But then from the Proudfoot side, we didn't get them criticizing Seth's parenting at all. Right? Katie said if his dad could be there front row, he would be. So what do you make of that? Let me know in chat.
I know what I'm saying. I don't know what you do.
Okay, we got to get past this, okay?
If I do,
Crystal has told you, or you helped her carry, or something. One of y'all's phone left that house in the middle of the night and went somewhere, and we got a pretty good idea where.
And Joe, and I'm just saying that we're not telling you everything. That's just a little bit that we're telling you. There's a lot of stuff, okay? I'm not going to say. Okay, that because I'm not going to tell you the things that we already know, because they're things that you already know. So what I need, okay, we're a little bit closer. You've told me that you didn't just go to sleep, right? You remember something else. Somebody got in bed, the TV was on. All right, when little Joe peed, you went into that room, okay, right?
Right.
You went into the room, the bathroom light was on. You told him to get back in bed. I want to know what really happened then. That's what I want to know.
I didn't beat him.
What really happened.
I did not.
Who else was there in that room with you?
Alex.
Who is Alex?
Alex is Crystal's son, my stepson.
Okay. So here's the thing. There's a lot of things that aren't matching up. There's a lot of things, the reasons that we're asking you some of these questions are prompted by other stuff, okay? I'm not going to tell you what those are, because this is your opportunity. This is your opportunity to tell me 100% truth about that night. What I need answers for is all the other stuff that we found that is leading us to ask you these questions, that is putting us in this situation, and there's the reason that I'm talking to you now. I need the answers to those questions. And those questions, the big question mark is what really happened that night. And that's what you're not being honest with us about. You're not being honest from the time that he peed to the time that you say you realized he was gone. They're not being 100% honesty there.
I'm telling you.
But you're not, okay? And again, You know, when you keep.
Okay, just to clarify, his stepson, which is his wife's son from another daddy, and his son, little Joe, were in his parents' room sleeping. Little Joe peed on the floor. Dad went in because the brother came and said he peed, and he beat him to death and then disposed of him. He's never been found. What is everyone up in arms about?
I want this to be crystal clear.
We're walking through the case, so right now we are at the confession. Okay?
You tell me that, and it's kind of a little offensive to me. I just want Val.
Listen, Joe. One thing, there is no way on God's word that little Joe climbed up on something and will unlock that lock, okay? He didn't do that.
This is a chance, okay? I know you want to make all this right. I know you do. I see that in you. I see that you're a good person.
We know that you're good.
I see that you're a good person. But you have to continue to tell us. You have to tell us the truth.
I don't know if someone let him out.
I'm not concerned about letting him out. I want to know the whole story.
I'm telling you what I know, what I saw when I was there.
I want you to tell me everything you did, everything you saw, because you're not. I've seen, okay?
I didn't have to tell you everything.
Listen, that's not the truth, Joe. That's not the truth. And you can say it over and over and over, and it doesn't make it the truth. You know what the truth is, okay? I need to know exactly what happened that night. I need to know what happened between you and Joe, you and little Joe, and what you saw. I'm not going to think anything of you. I think
he's doing the crying so he can cover his face, in my opinion. That's why I think he's crying. Charlie, I don't know what you're talking about.
You're a good person. I see that in you. I want you to be that good person. And I want you to tell me the truth. I want you to be the good person that I see in you. The only way to be that good person is to make it right here, right now. Okay? Clean slate. Clean slate. Blank slate. We can start all over. But I can't do that unless you tell me the truth.
Where is that?
I need you to tell me the truth. What actually happened?
Isn't that crazy? That's what Katie said in the interview where they were sitting side by side in the house with the news lady. She was rocking in the rocking interview. I don't know where he's at. I don't know where he's at. You guys remember that?
I don't know.
Truly, but you do. You do know. You do know. I know you know. Ron knows you know.
That was fine with Joe.
I don't know where he's at.
Yes, you do, Joe.
I do not.
We know you love him, and if you love him, you tell us.
I don't know where he's at, okay?
Yes, you do.
No, I don't.
If Joe, again, you keep saying that to me, and it's like you think I'm going to suddenly just believe it all of a sudden and just dismiss everything else that I know in this. Okay? That's not going to happen. Okay? I'm not just going to all of a sudden say, okay, you can't change. You can't go back and change things. As much as I think you probably would want to. I think you would probably do it. I know you would do things differently. I know you would.
I want to tell you right now, I didn't, my fear, okay, was that something like this would happen, okay, that he would escape.
Okay.
Now, when I know they've got the lock and they probably already ran the prints on it, so, which I know my one probably found the key, but I didn't know where the padlock was. I moved the key a little bit, but I did not let him escaped the house.
I'm not here because someone escaped the house.
They were trying to find a boy.
I'm here to find the truth of what happened to that boy. The searchers are out there to find the boy. I'm here to get the truth of what happened to little Joe.
Which phone was the one that left the house?
I'm here to get the truth of what happened to little Joe. I'm not answering questions. I'm not giving you the answers. I'm not putting things in your head. I'm not going to tell you what it is that I know, what I don't know, because you already know the answers to those questions. You already know.
I've told you the truth.
Again.
What happened is the truth.
But you have not, Joe.
Yes, I have.
But you have not. There's a lot of stuff you have not told us.
I did not.
And we cannot go forward.
I did not.
Again, now we're taking those steps back, okay? We're taking those steps back. And the longer we sit here and take those steps back, the longer it's going to be before we really get closure and find little Joe and start healing. That's, when I say closure, that's what we want to do. Everybody just needs to start healing.
All right.
And in order to do that, the only thing that can start that process is being completely truthful.
Now, I take medicine for my bipolar disorder. So
Okay.
I'm telling you some relevant information, okay?
All right, tell me.
Okay. I take that medicine usually an hour before I go to bed. I took it about 9 o'clock that night because my goal was to get to bed at 10, get them up at 5:30, and get them on the bus at 6:25, 6 o'clock, something like that. 11:32, I believe, 11:32, somewhere between 11:30 and 11:40, I got woke up by Alex. Alex told me that Joe had peed on the floor. I went in there and I told Alex, I told Alex, don't worry about it. We'll just put it back.
See, those weren't the words that you used. That's not what you told Alex.
Women.
I told him not to worry about it.
I need the truth.
I told him not to worry about it.
Tell me the truth. Tell me exactly what you told Alex.
To go back to bed.
Tell me the exact words that you used.
It's hard for me to remember because of the medication that I take.
But you remember. You do. I know you do. I do understand some of that medication, okay? And I know that does not affect your memory. And I know those were not to that degree. I know that those were not the words that you used. And I know that you know what those are. And let's start there.
Okay.
Let that be the baby step. Okay. Let you tell me that.
I went in there.
Here we go again. Script. Stick to the script.
And I'm trying to remember exactly what I want to tell you, okay? The truth.
Please do. Please do.
Okay, I went into the bedroom. I didn't spank him. I didn't whip him, beat him, or anything like that.
I didn't whip him.
But I told him that, to get back in the bed.
You're not going to offend me with words. I need to hear the exact words. Okay, I need to hear exactly what you said.
I know, I didn't.
Replay it right now as if you're acting it all out.
I told him to get his butt back in the bed.
What else did you say?
And I said, don't worry about the pee. I told Alex not to worry about
What else
peeing.
What else did you do?
I walked out of the room after they jumped back in the bed.
And then
I went back to bed.
tell me exactly what happened.
I'm telling you what happened.
Okay.
That's what I'm telling you, okay? is the truth. Okay? I know you're looking at me. Okay?
I know you're.
And I understand that you're trying to find somebody.
That's fine. I'm
trying to get the answers of what happened to him.
I'm here for truth. And if someone else did something to him, I'd be here talking to him just like you, because I would know that. But Joe, I'm not. Okay? I'm here talking to you.
I want to tell you right now, I did not leave the house until 5:30. I did not take him anywhere. I did not do anything like
What
that.
did you, but you, I say again, you're leaving out what you did to Joe.
I did not beat Joe. I did not hurt Joe.
What did you do to Joe?
I may have raised my voice down.
That's not how we ended up here. That's not how we ended up in this situation, by you raising your voice.
I did not beat Joe.
I need to know exactly what happened to Joe.
I did not beat Joe.
Was it an accident?
No.
Joe?
No.
Was it an accident?
I did not beat him.
So you intentionally did it?
No.
It wasn't an accident?
I did not beat him.
Joe?
I did not touch him.
Joe, if you didn't accidentally do it, then it was intentional.
I did not whip him.
Did you set out, look, did you set out that day to do this to Joe?
No.
I don't think you did. I agree. What did you do to Joe?
I didn't do anything to Joe. I did not scream at him.
You did. You just told me earlier you raised your voice.
I raised my voice, but I didn't scream at him.
So what else?
I did not.
I don't know what happened.
I didn't beat him. I didn't hit him. I didn't slap him. I didn't spank him.
Where was Crystal?
She was in bed.
Joe?
So he's lying about that because it comes out the mom was in the room and saw it. Oh, I know. I'd be like, at this point, this would be me. He keeps denying it.
You can't talk to a fucking log.
We're not going anywhere. The two of us, me and Ronnie, okay? We're not going anywhere. We're not going to just stop. We're going to keep pushing for the answers. We're going to keep going for them, and that's what we do. We don't stop. We don't give up. Can't just don't believe it. And the reason for that is it's not just because I'm saying I don't think Joe's being honest. There's some certainty to what I'm saying. And it's almost like it's a snowball that starts going down the hill. And that snowball starts real small, right?
Yeah.
That snowball small and it's rolling slow. And the more it goes down that hill, it starts picking up snow and it starts getting bigger and bigger and bigger. And when the snowball's small, you can pick it up and stop it and step on it, smush it, and do whatever you want to stop it. But once that snowball starts getting big and it gets out of control, you can't stop it. That's where we are. Okay? This has gotten out of your control. And it has gotten to the point where it feels like you can't stop it. But I'm here to tell you right now that I can just make the snowball go away completely when it's started from scratch.
Okay.
With 100% truth.
Right.
And that's what we're trying to do. But if you keep telling me dishonest things that are not true, and you continue to jump over parts and pieces.
I went to bed at 10:30, 10 o'clock, because I know it was 10 o'clock. Got out of bed at 11:32, because we were clock at 11:32. I went in, Alex had come into the room screaming, Joe, it's peed on the floor. So I got up, I said, okay. I went in there to the bedroom. He was standing, there was pee on the floor. He had peed on the floor.
all this stuff that you're thinking of right now. That's what I need you to tell me.
Right. That's what I'm trying to. Okay, I'm trying to remember what I said. I told,
and that's let me just, because I have concern with that. When you're honest, you don't have to try to be honest. You just are.
Right.
Just
let
it freely.
At 11:30. Okay. At 10 o'clock I went to bed. I got woke up by Alex at 11:30, 11:32, something like that. I got out of the bed because he said Joe had peed on the floor. I went into the bedroom and I saw that there was pee on the floor. The bathroom light was on, and I told him, Alex, don't worry about it. And then both of you get back to the bed.
That's not exactly what you said.
Joe, you keep trying to change this over and over again, and each time you tell a little bit different. When you tell the truth, you don't have to remember what you said before. Joe, we don't doubt that you love little Joe. You still love him.
I love the boy. I just want him found.
Well, you got to help us. Okay? We want him found too. You've got to help us. You know what happened. Okay.
I wish I did.
No.
Well, no.
Okay.
I really didn't. You know,
we're going backwards, Joe.
We're not gullible, okay? We're not just going to believe that.
I know.
And you know, don't disrespect us by saying these things over and over.
You got woke up and you were pissed.
Let's talk about the truth.
Yes, I was a little upset.
A little?
I was upset, but I wasn't, want to.
Here comes the truth.
Whip him or anything like that. I did not touch Joe.
Look,
somewhat.
There's been times I've done them. I wanted to beat my kids ass. Hands down, I'll tell you. Hands down. So you tell me that you got up in the middle of the night because one of your kids peed on the floor? Because really, Joe's not yours, is he?
He is.
He is? Okay.
Yes.
Okay, so the other was a stepson.
Yeah.
Okay.
Alex is.
Okay, Alex,
Yeah.
forgive me. But when you get up in the middle of the night and the kids pee on the floor, and I get it, Joe. Little Joe, he has problems. And I know he's got to be hard to raise. I understand that. But you get up in the middle of the night and little Joe, he has problems. He's hard, he's difficult and trying. You get up in the middle of the night, he's peeing on that floor. And so for you to tell me I was a little upset, ain't no father in this world gonna believe that, okay? Not a single father that's ever been in a situation anything remotely close by that. I was upset. And let's use the words you would normally
Oh my God, their audio.
I was upset.
I mean, I'd probably say I'm pissed.
Yeah.
So, but you say whatever words you would normally use, but let's accurately describe it because we're not doing that. And
So what they're trying to do, in my opinion, is like get on his level. I love talking these things through. This is so fun. But get on his level. Like, there's times I've wanted to beat my kid's ass. Make him feel like, oh, maybe if I do, maybe I wasn't doing anything wrong and just took it too far. Get him closer to the truth. He's leaking a little bit more and more.
And to not accurately describe it, I have to look at that as a mission too, just like everything else. So, and I know you're worried. I know you are. But what I need is just focus on the truth, because when I say, and it's overused and overplayed so much that it loses a lot of value. But when I say that the truth will set you free, I cannot tell you how much that is true and how much I mean that.
Okay. All right. I was upset when I got woke up. I was upset. I went in there and I didn't touch baby Joe. I didn't touch Alex. I didn't spank Alex or spank baby Joe or either one of them. I told them both to get back into bed and go back to sleep. That was all that I did.
I need more details than that, Joe.
And I told Alex not to worry about the pee in the floor.
Look, the level of detail I'm needing
Just the whole details.
And so if you said, get your butts back in the bed, I need you to tell me. You said, I told them, get your asses back. If you say, get your asses back in the bed, and tell me. And that's just not the only thing I'm talking about.
I'm trying not to cuss or anything like that. But
You're not going to offend us. We've heard everything.
See, they're like, okay, yeah. I mean, you would have, I don't want to cuss, but, you were more aggressive. They're trying to get to more of the anger and the aggression that he had.
Buddy, I
the patience of these
probably
men.
Same, if not more than you.
Okay.
All right.
Okay. And I told her, I said, get your ass back in the bed. And I told Alice, don't worry about the pee. And then I left the room. I left the room, I didn't touch Joe. I didn't purposely unlock the door. I didn't move the coffee table.
Don't tell me the things you didn't do. I want you to tell me the things you did.
I did not spank Joe. I didn't touch Joe. I told him to be back in the bed.
I'm not asking about the things you didn't do.
Right.
I'm asking about the things you did.
Right. Okay.
So
I told them to get their asses back in the bed. I told Alex, don't worry about the pee. Then I went back to the bedroom and I went back to sleep. And I got woke up again. I felt someone come back in the bedroom.
Someone.
About 2:30. Someone came back in the bedroom at 2:30. And I heard a flop on the bed, and it was my wife.
Someone came in the bed at 2:30, so he's totally trying to put this on her.
And I went back to sleep. I did not leave the house. I got back up at 5:30, and that's when basically I got up at 5:30. But I put this news button a few times. Just kind of listen to the music a little bit.
See.
Okay.
Let me just stop you.
Okay. See my hand?
Mm-hmm.
That's how nervous I am. I'm a nervous person.
So, again, I'm not worried about you being nervous. I'm not worried about things you didn't do.
Do you think I did something to Joe?
I think you're not telling me the truth.
I didn't do anything to Joe.
I think you're not telling me the truth. In fact, I know you're not telling me the truth.
Andy, Gina. Yes, lots of videos in tech. They know he left in the middle of the night and he won't admit it. Evan, yes, he did. Poor kid. Poor kid witnessed it all, his stepson. With that big deep breath. All right, let's see. Let's speed this part up. Did they leave him alone or are they still in the room?
I sit across from a lot of people. A lot of really bad people. I sit across from people who have killed. And let's talk about children. I sit across and talk to people who have killed a lot of children. And they are sick people.
Right. I understand that. You know.
There's a big difference from what I see between them and you. But That's just from what I see. I don't know. Maybe you are one of those people. No. Maybe you're one of them.
Now we're
You
back
just
to
haven't
that.
gotten to that level yet. I don't know. I don't know you. But I need you to decide, are you one of those people? Or are you the type of guy that gets put into a situation that gets out of hand, out of control? You have a lapse of judgment, right? And you do things you regret. Or
cute.
You're that other guy that likes to hurt children. Like that. Which is it? Is it the first one, someone who wants to hurt children? No. Or is it the guy who gets into a situation that's out of his hands, out of control?
Make a mistake.
Makes a mistake.
I didn't make mistakes with him. You don't lose judgment. I'll be honest about that.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
I'm not making mistakes, man. I mean, gosh.
We're talking about tonight, little Joe. Right.
Little Joe, I mean, mistakes are mistakes.
I don't remember.
If it was a mistake, it was a mistake. But if it was something where you've been thinking about doing this for weeks,
no.
Why didn't you tell me that too?
I never planned this. I didn't want this to happen. I feared that he would escape somehow.
What?
And I've always had that legitimate fear.
Escape again.
You know, that word there just, I mean, you don't talk about your own son escaping. That's not the word you use if you're talking everyday normal life. I know that's happened. Okay. Little Joe deserves. He's somewhere alone. Think about that. And you know where he's at. You can help us bring little Joe home. Joe, be a man. You're better than this, okay?
Little Joe deserves more.
I know that.
He deserves to properly be laid to rest.
What?
Dundee.
They found him?
No. I need you to tell me where he is. I need you to help me find him.
I don't know where he's at. I'm telling you. Joe, you keep saying it 1,000 times and it's still not the truth. I don't know where he's at. I don't know where he's at.
You do know where he's at?
No, I don't. I don't know where he's at.
You do know where he's at. This is the last place you took him.
Tell us about the logging road. The logging road?
Tell us. Little Joe was the last place that you took him.
I went to the logging road like a couple of weeks ago, but I didn't take him with me. Well, I'm not talking about, I'm just saying in general, and I may have, correct me if I'm wrong, but that's, you had said something about the logging road, the place where you go when you need a thing or something, right? Yeah, I don't.
Spit it out, dude.
You can't talk to a fucking log.
Good time to hit that like button if you haven't already. Thanks, guys, for being here.
I didn't get in my car that night, take off somewhere. I didn't knock off the door to let him out.
Again, I'm not interested in things you don't do.
I'm telling you the truth.
I didn't go on a spaceship to Mars, but I'm not telling people I didn't do it.
What I did do was I got up at 11:32. Alice woke me up. You were pissed? Yeah, I was pissed. I went back into their bedroom.
Now he's
the bed they were
pissed.
sleeping in. And I told the rest to get back in the bed. I told Alex not to worry about the pee on the floor.
Who cleaned up the pee on the floor?
I did not clean up the pee on the floor.
I said who?
I don't think anybody did.
Thank you so much, Amy.
Because I know I didn't clean up the pee on the floor.
We're talking to Crystal too. Talk to the other kids. We've done a lot of other stuff that you don't even know about. There's a lot of stuff happening right now that you don't know about. So every time you say, I don't know, or I didn't do this, I didn't do that, I'm telling you the truth, when you're not, and we know those things are not true, you're digging yourself. I mean, the hole just keeps deeper and deeper and deeper.
Okay.
Reach from the ladder that I'm giving you. I'm trying to give you a ladder so that, to help you climb out of it. You may not think you can. You may think it's too deep, and oh my gosh, I can't do it. I can't do it. I can't tell him. I can't tell him the truth. I can't get out of this hole. But trust me.
I'm not going to dig myself any further.
There's not a hole. I have seen people. I mean, things much worse than this. Okay. And those people take that chance, and they take that opportunity to tell the truth. And they begin to heal. They begin to move forward with it. They're able to do that. And I know they look back on that day and that they're glad that they did it. The only regrets are the opportunities you don't take. This is an opportunity. I want you, because I see the good person in you. I see that you're that caring father. I see that. I see that you're that loving husband. Help me let others see that. And the only way to do that is...
See, they did that with Chris Watts, too. Chris, I know you're a good dad. I know you're a good father. You know, you don't want people to... Whatever they said, you know, like they did say that to him. Like, you're a good father. You're a good husband. Like, you don't want to go out like this.
To finally just come truthful and tell me everything.
Okay, well, starting with what I'm going to tell you right now. Okay, that night that I got up, I was pissed. I got out of the bed, followed Alex into the bedroom. I saw baby Joe. He was laughing. He had peed on the floor. I was not happy about that. I didn't spank him. I looked at him, and then I looked at Alex and looked back, and I said, both your asses get back in the bed now. I left the bedroom. I went back to bed. At 2:30, I woke up again. I felt someone, my wife, get back on the bed. During that time lapse, she had...
Time lapse?
She did not. I didn't feel her get out of the bed at 1 o'clock or any time during the night, except for the time that she got back in the bed. I didn't feel her get back in the bed. What I did do then, I went back to sleep.
Appreciate you, Helen.
I didn't hear the door slammed through the night. I didn't hear the door open, which you can't really hear a door open. Hold up. I didn't hear the lock hit the toy box. I didn't hear the lock hit that. I didn't hear that either.
Go into the clinker.
When I woke up at 5:30, I hit the snooze button twice. I got out of bed. I went and got the clothes, Alex and Joe's. I noticed the coffee table had been moved. And then I put the clothes on the coffee table. I didn't look at the door. I went into the room, and I saw that Joe was missing. I freaked out. I went and looked through the house first. I got Crystal up to come outside with me to try to find baby Joe. We went to the neighborhood, the front, let's say I was in my house, right, and the neighbors.
Okay, what doesn't sound right already is that he didn't thoroughly check the house, right? He says he went into baby Joe's, into the room there. He was gone. And then he goes and wakes up his wife, and then they go outside, even though the damn door was locked. I mean, this guy's an idiot. And furthermore, I think if this were Chris or Katie, way before it got to this point, they would have requested a lawyer.
Across the diagonal from us and across from us, I went to the neighbor's yard to look around their yard, because that's where he was last time. He had went outside and left the house without us knowing. And the neighbor walked back over. I checked part of the neighbor's yard across the street, and he wasn't there. Took my car. I drove around the area a little bit. I went down the road. Then I came back, picked up Alex, looked again, called my dad, then called the police, and reported that he was missing.
So, again, you haven't told me the full truth, Joe.
I have. That's what I just told you.
And Joe, the doesn't mean you haven't. You haven't.
Jesus, that noise. But yeah, good point. Good point, Grace. So yeah, that's what Katie said. She looked around the house for 3 minutes, and then she left and drove around.
You know, I see glimpses of it. I see you start to, and I can see it in you that you're wanting to, and you may even start to think to say it, and then something stops you. I don't know what it is. I don't know. But you're not. You're not telling me the truth. You're telling me what you think I want to hear, what you think you've already said, what you think I know, what you think I can prove. I know a lot. I know a lot more than you're telling me.
What do you know?
No, again, I'm not telling you. I'm not telling you what I know, because it doesn't matter what I know. It doesn't matter. I'm not going to tell you what I know so that you can just go and say, okay, well, I'll tell him that.
He's got the head down, hands on his head. He's getting all stressed out now.
I need the truth from you.
See, this is, in my opinion, where they start to get a little harder, and then when they start covering their face and shit, I don't know if they think, okay, maybe we should back off a little, or if they go harder. Is this a sign of him breaking down, do you think? Or is this a sign that they're stressing him out too much and he may ask for a lawyer?
I told you.
Joe, somebody in your house did something to little Joe that night, and they took him out and put him somewhere. He didn't leave the house on his own. He didn't unlock that door. He didn't climb up on the coffee table.
Go.
He didn't find it over and find the key.
I guess that answers my question. They're putting more pressure on. Look at this detective's like, straight up, everything you said didn't happen. Look at his face. He's like, oh fuck, he just called me out on the carpet.
You talk about how hard it was to unlock that lock. All this didn't happen. Okay.
He's shocked.
You, Alex, Crystal, somebody did something to little Joe and took him out of that house. And you know where he's at now, okay?
I don't know where he's
at. Yes, you do.
You, Alex, or Crystal did something to little Joe. Tell us what that is. Tell us what happened to baby Joe.
If you didn't do it, you know who did.
Tell us what happened to baby Joe. You, Alex, or Crystal did something to him.
I didn't do anything to him. I'm telling you the truth.
You, Alex, or Crystal did something to him. And you know. You know what it is, and you know where he is.
I don't know where he is. I'm telling you the truth. I have no idea where he is, where he's at, or anything.
You know what happened to him.
I'm telling you the truth.
You know what happened to him, Joe. You can keep saying, I'm telling you the truth. It doesn't make the truth. It doesn't.
What am I supposed to tell you? The truth.
That's what I'm telling you. I don't want you to say the words, the truth. I don't want you to say, I'm telling you the truth. I want you to tell me exactly what happened.
That's what I'm telling you.
Ooh, he just got clapped at. I want you to tell me exactly what happened.
You're still admitting stuff.
I'm trying to figure out, throughout the night what I did, what I've heard.
Did you wake Crystal up and tell him that Alex woke me up and little Joe's pissed in the floor and I'm pissed? You didn't wake her up and tell her that?
No.
Why not?
I just don't. When I get up, I just deal with this. I don't.
So it was you that did something to Baby Joe?
No, I didn't do anything to Baby Joe.
When Crystal was sleeping, I hate to think Alex did it. I mean, maybe he did.
I didn't do anything.
You know what happened to Baby Joe, and you know where he is, and you know how he got there.
Dude, he's literally letting them throw an 8-year-old's name in the mix. Alex was 8, and he said either you, Crystal, which is the wife, or Alex did something. And he still didn't have a problem with that shit. Is that not crazy?
And that's what I need you to tell me. I can't do it for you. I can't put the words in your mouth.
I can't say anything else at this point. I really can't.
But you can.
I'm telling you what I remember. I'm telling you everything that I remember. What happened? Every single thing.
You're telling me what you remember because you're worried about getting in trouble.
I didn't do anything to Baby Joe. Okay, that's what I'm telling you.
You're worried about getting in trouble, and I understand that. I understand that. But I wish you would believe me when I told you that no matter what you tell me right now, you tell me the truth, and you will walk out that door. You're walking out of here, okay? I promise you. I can promise you that. No matter what you say to me right now, you're walking out that door.
I was upset at Baby Joe for peeing in the floor. I was pissed.
Doggy cam.
I told both of them. I told Alex not to worry about the pee in the floor. And not to worry about Baby Joe peeing in the floor. And I told both of them to get their asses back in bed. And I left the room.
And little Joe was standing there laughing about peeing in the floor. And that would just throw fuel on the fire of already being pissed off and him sitting there laughing at you for having to get up.
But I didn't hurt him. I love my boy so much that I wouldn't do anything.
But evidently you don't, because you know where he's at and you're not having to find him.
I don't know where he's at.
Yes, you do,
I
Joe.
wouldn't have searched for him to find out
People
where
do it
he's
all the
at.
time, Joe. People do it. I mean, like Agent Boyer said, I thought from the beginning, Joe, that you were the person that just made a mistake, but I'm beginning to think now that you just really don't care. You don't care what happened to Joe, little Joe.
I do care
because if you
You're just
did
worried
care,
about yourself.
if you did care, you tell us. That's what happened.
Know how to help us find him. You can tell us right now, we'll go get him. But the longer you said you're not helping us, that just goes to show that you don't care.
I care about him. But I'm telling you everything I remember and know.
But you're not. You're not.
What are you going to do?
Thank you, Miss Kells.
I am.
But you're not.
I am.
You're leaving a lot out. You're leaving the stuff out that you, for whatever reason, you think you're going to get in trouble if you tell us, and we may think less of you. We're going to judge you. We're not. Okay. I would actually think more highly of you if you tell me the truth.
Okay.
I have sat. I've ended up shaking hands because that's a big deal. It's one thing to meet somebody. It's another to say, I respect you. I want to respect you. But I need the truth.
I'm trying to remember.
The whole truth, doesn't omit it.
I know. I'm trying to remember what happened after I went into that bedroom. I told Alex not to worry about the pee on the floor. And I told him to get their asses back in bed. I saw Alex get in bed. I did not see Mary Jo get back in bed.
Yeah.
And that's different. So,
I'm trying to remember everything I can think of to help you guys.
where was little Joe standing if he didn't get back in the bed?
He was standing outside the bathroom door.
So here's the problem I have now is that you're sitting there trying, and you say you're trying to tell, and I'm trying to think, I'm trying to tell you the truth, I'm trying to remember.
I was also half asleep.
I'm reading you right now, Joe. Okay, I've been reading it since the first second I met you. What you're doing is you're thinking about what to tell me. You're creating it in your head. You're not recalling it, you're creating it. Okay?
Ooh.
And you're leaving stuff out. You're trying to tell me, you're trying to find things that will
Creating it, rewriting history.
make sense and that will connect. But I'm here to, and I certain will tell you that none of this is connecting with the facts that I know, with the truths that I know.
I'm giving you facts.
Facts that you're not telling me.
I'm telling you everything that I know. That's the facts. I want to tell you.
That doesn't make me think less of. You know.
I know that. I know that.
Protecting.
I'm not protecting myself. I'm telling you the truth. Okay, 100% the truth.
Oh my God.
Whatever happened to Big Joe, I'd like to know, because I cannot figure out what happened, why he did what he did, or anything.
What about?
Wait, what? I'm trying to figure out what happened, why he did what he did. He's 5. I don't know why. I don't know why he went out that door.
Why you did what you did. I'm not worried about what it is that Joe did. Baby Joe didn't do anything. His name's Baby Joe for a reason. He was 5. He was 5. He didn't do anything. You did. And that's what I need you to tell me.
What did I do?
What you did. Tell me what you did.
I went into the bedroom.
Is it going to be the same thing that you've been saying, that you believe and everything else out?
Okay.
Because I'll be honest with you, I don't want to hear the stuff that you've been saying that where you're leaving everything out. Because that's not the truth. I'm not interested in non-truth. Right. I'm only interested in truth. I'm only interested in the entire truth, the 100%, not the 99.9, not the truths that you think I know, and leaving out the stuff that like, how could you know that? Can't know that. I can tell you I do. Those are the truths that I need. I need the whole
Yes,
truth.
he's in the clinker.
I can't play with impartials, with half-truths, with omissions. I need everything. I need to know what you did to Baby Joe. I need to know what you did and where you put it.
I'm gonna ask you a question. Okay? Now this is just point of emphasis, right? There was a witness that said that they saw Baby Joe was walking down the road in the middle of the night.
What?
Now there was someone that actually did say that.
Who?
So if that was the case, then
what happened?
I'm telling you, I did not let Baby Joe out of the house.
So you mentioned an outside fact, an outside truth, an outside something. You know,
right.
You mentioned that is just one tiny little piece that we end up putting on the table, and we throw it all together, and we start finding more pieces, and we start finding more and more and more, and it starts looking like a picture. And you're worried about one little piece. Well, I can promise you that that little piece fits with everything else. And I know what that little piece is. I know what the witness said. I can prove different things about the witness.
We'll get to that, Rocco. What's up, Rocco?
I know certain things with certainty. And so I'm not going to answer and give you information. It's not how this works.
Okay.
The only thing I want you to give me is the truth.
Okay.
The whole truth.
Okay.
And nothing but the truth.
100%. Not 99.9,
What I'm trying to do is tell you the truth, and I'm trying to dig it out of my head on exactly what happened.
I'm trying to get you to tell me the truth.
And
You're not trying to tell me the truth.
No,
you're actually trying not to tell me the truth. That's actually what you're doing. If we want to call it for what it is, you were trying very hard not to tell me the whole truth, and you're taking really every step you can not to tell me the truth. And you know, I'm still willing to kind of give you that benefit of the doubt and give you that second chance, that third chance, that fourth chance, that fifth chance. I mean, I'll give you a million chances because
this is only part one. There's one more video where he confesses, and I'm going to skip to that one. We're going to start that one right now. But this entire trial is online. Would you guys be interested in watching it? Like breaking it up? I mean, I think it was just a few days. Let me know. Because like the TBI agents testify, I think it would be interesting to hear all the evidence. I don't know what evidence. If you guys are into watching the whole trial, I mean, I don't have any trial, current ones going on right now. We could always stream it. Thank you so much, One-Eyed Flo. Catherine, welcome to the Clicker Crew. It's real easy, man. I'd like to watch it. If you guys want to watch it together, we can. Okay, cool. All right, let's keep watching. This is part 2. I've got it on 1.25, so it's not too slow. Yay, Scott H is in.
Wants to come out. You feel so much better. You can have it spine. Bring it on.
Let me get the captions back on here. We do learn from watching. I agree, Grace. Thanks for being here, guys. Yeah, I like watching how they come to conclusion, too.
We know you didn't mean to. It was an accident.
Yeah, it wasn't. If it was on purpose, I would know.
We know. Well, what I know, what we know, is that if you could go back right now, you would do it different.
I would.
Tell me what happened.
I would.
Tell me what you did to take the charge. Tell me what you did to prove yourself.
When I get angry, I'm gonna be honest. There's stuff that happens that I don't remember.
Tell me what you did to take the charge.
Wait, what did he just say? There's stuff that... Wait, let me put this on normal speed. There's stuff that happens in that room? Wait, hold on.
When I get angry, I'm gonna be honest. There's stuff that happens that I don't remember.
Tell me what you did to take the charge.
What did he say? I still can't understand what he said.
What?
Tell me what happened. Tell me what you did to take the charge. Tell me what you did to prove yourself.
When I get angry, I'm gonna be honest. There's stuff that happens that I don't remember.
Oh,
tell me what you did to take
there's stuff that happens that I don't remember. Thank you, Kalina. I need to get the dicks out of my ears. Sorry.
I need you to look up and get back what you did about it.
Hey, Trees.
And Joe, you could have blacked out and don't remember actually what the physical act, but you know afterwards what happened, right?
Easy on that mic, y'all.
I mean, you may not remember physically. You could have been blacked out and done something accidentally, but afterwards you did remember. And you did see the results of what happened.
Tell me
if it wasn't for that, you wouldn't feel so bad about it.
Tell me what you did to make each other.
Alabama. Whole ass dicks in my ears. Sorry, I couldn't hear.
You can do this, Jay.
You're so close. Listen.
You can do this.
You got this.
I know that it was dark. It was dark. It was dark in the house. Obviously, it's nighttime.
See how soft-spoken he is now? God, it makes me sick. What a dick.
I love you, Kim. It's okay.
Oh, he's moving in on him again.
I'm really.
I know you can do this.
You know what? I'm going to be honest about something, okay? Okay.
Tell me what happened. You can do this.
This guy's unbelievable. Oh, Lord.
I know. Tell me what happened.
I can't.
Did you kick him out? Did you tell him to leave? Did you tell him to go outside? You told him to go outside.
Oh my God. I cannot with this guy.
I don't know.
What
I think
happened?
I was mad.
What happened outside?
I didn't do anything outside.
What'd you do to the picture?
I didn't do anything outside.
Okay, well, let's back up. When Pete, was this when you got up to one, but with the Pete, right?
Yeah.
Look at his face.
So Alex got back in the bed,
Yeah.
and you,
But the thing about Crystal was that she said she got up and saw him in the bed at 1 o'clock in the morning.
When? What'd you do to the picture?
tell us about letting him out.
I don't know. I don't know.
This is your TBI, guys.
You told him to get out.
No,
Were you mad at him?
I was mad. But I don't remember, like, it was...
You told him to go outside.
What'd you do after you told him to go outside?
I shut the door.
Did you lock it back?
No.
But you shut the door.
Thanks, Siobhan.
Then what?
I went to bed.
What time was this?
Say hello, Summer.
I don't know what happened during the time, but it was about 11 or 12 o'clock when I noticed the clock.
So you opened the door, put him outside, closed the door, and you go back to bed. And I'm just trying to be sure we're correct. Is that what you're saying?
I used to pick you up a great job, kid.
So we can hear
Did
you.
you say yes? That's what happened. And you went back to bed and you woke up at 5:30.
That's what I guess what may have happened was I probably blacked out, and it's kind of hard to remember.
So, did Crystal, is she lying about? Is she trying to?
I don't know.
Is she saying that to protect you?
I don't know.
Have you guys talked about it? You told Crystal? I mean, because let's be honest.
See you,
I
Juicer.
Because Crystal knows.
I may have let him out.
Crystal knows.
Oh,
Well,
my
there's no
God.
may have. You've already said you did.
No.
Crystal knows. Crystal knows what happened.
I may have let him out like he's a dog. Thank you, guys. She's a sweetheart, aren't you? Say hello to everybody. You got some snacks from Auntie Kels. She says thank you for the snacks. Bye, Angie B.
Gotcha. Crystal knows that you're a building person now, don't you? Didn't you? I mean, she knows that, right?
No.
Because you told her.
No.
Ha! Now they're they're gonna make him wonder what Crystal said.
So why is she lying around seeing in the bed? And it's, look, Crystal wants to protect you, I understand that.
It may have been, it may have been that I let him out of the door. It may have been where the lock on the door was unlocked. And then he was able to climb and get the key as well.
Wow.
Something happened during that time between 11:30 and 12 o'clock.
Oh. Now they're getting somewhere. Something happened between 11:30 and 12 o'clock. So now this dude has it nailed down to a half hour's time, and Summer abandoned us.
Yeah, you might be right. I may have subconsciously done something.
Wow.
Like unlock the door.
Well, you've already said that you let him out.
Yeah.
So, I mean, you remember that part.
Either I let him out.
But see, again.
Or subconsciously.
Again, that's not the whole truth there.
I know. I didn't whip him or anything like that.
Tell me what else you did.
I know.
Tell me what else you did. Not about what you didn't do. That's a big step.
Yeah.
Okay? We made a big step in this. You tell us about the door. You tell us about telling Joe to get out. We've made a big step with that.
But I didn't do anything else.
I need to know what else you did to Joe.
What's up, Gran?
We're not there yet. We're not at that 100%.
Oh, Lord have mercy, dude.
And I
Give it up already.
appreciate you telling me about
Yeah,
the door.
because I'm trying to figure out why.
But I know that there's more.
Subconsciously.
I'm not worried about figuring out the whys. There's more. And I do. I'm not. I appreciate you being honest about the door and telling Joe to get out. But I want to know what else you did to Joe. There's more.
I raised my voice out.
Okay.
Now Bella's made an appearance. Everybody say hello to Miss
What
Bella.
else did you do to Joe?
My pretty girl. So cute.
I didn't spank him.
You can do this. You can tell me what else did you do to Joe?
I didn't touch him. I don't remember touching him. That's the thing. I don't remember any of this except for.
Tell me what else happened with Joe.
Okay. I unlocked the door. I pushed the coffee. I think I pushed the coffee table out of the way in a weird way. I don't know why. What happened? And I let him out. I told him to get out. I don't remember doing that.
You remember that, right?
No.
Or you have.
Well, the thing about
Joe, come on.
the blacking out part, right?
You know you did it.
The blacking out part, right? Something happened between 11:30 and midnight, because when I went back into the bedroom, it was almost midnight. And I kind of realized, like, what happened to the time? So sometime between.
See, you know what happened. There was no blackout. There was no, I can't remember. You know exactly what happened during that time. You know exactly what happened to baby Joe. And I know you can do this.
God, I would be so over this guy, man.
And it's hard. I'm not saying it's not hard. It's not easy. You can do this. What else did you do to baby Joe? You can do this. You can tell us.
I may have spanked him.
You can tell us. What did you do?
No, she doesn't chew the banana.
I know that.
You were asleep, they wake you up.
What else happened to Baby Joe?
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
Oh God,
What did you
the
do to
script
Baby Joe?
again.
What else did you do? I mean, we've gotten a little bit further. Again, we're a good bit.
Yeah, isn't that wild? Women are sacred. Midnight. Yep, the same time. And then he got up at 6 and called police at 6:30.
We're still a good bit from the end. What else did you do, Baby Joe? What else happened? You can do this.
I don't know.
What else did you do?
I yelled at him. I didn't want to yell. I yelled at him.
And what else? What else, Joe?
After that,
You replaying it over and over in your head. I know you are.
after that,
What else?
Joe, when you close your eyes, you see what you did.
What else did you do, Joe? You got this. I know you can do it.
I blacked out.
And what happened?
I blacked
After I
out.
blacked out, after I blacked out, I don't know what else happened at that time.
What else happened, Joe? You know what
It's kind of hard to remember what happens when you black out.
happened? You know what happened?
But you can see
What else happened?
the results of what happened.
I didn't kill him.
What else happened?
I didn't kill Baby Joe.
What did you
Oh,
do?
fuck.
What else did you do to Baby Joe?
He just said I didn't kill him. Did they even bring up killing him? No, he said it's hard to remember what you did when you black out. I didn't kill him. But if you didn't kill him, how would you remember if you killed him or not? This is the TBI.
But you can see
What else happened?
the results of what happened.
I didn't kill him.
What else happened?
I didn't kill Baby Joe.
What did you do to Baby Joe? What else did you do to Baby Joe?
I know I raised my voice at him. And then after that, I don't remember much of anything else except for the fact that
You remember what happened to Baby
you got the friends on you.
Do you know what happened to Baby Joe? Tell me what else happened to Baby Joe. You've done good, okay?
Okay.
Let me walk through this door with you. Okay? Let's do this together.
Okay.
What else happened to Baby Joe?
After I yelled at him, I walked over and saw the pee. I told him to get his asses into bed, and I got even more angry.
Piece of shit.
I went into the living room, unlocked the door. I put the lock in the toy box and I left the room.
What else happened?
Baby Joe came out of the room and was still laughing.
What did you do?
I told him to get back in the bed. And I turned around.
What you do to Baby Joe? You can tell me.
After I turned around, he didn't get back in bed. So I spanked him. Made him get back in bed.
Tell me what you did to Baby Joe.
I'm telling you what I remember.
Tell me.
How did you spank him?
I spanked him on his butt.
Hand, belt?
Hand.
Which hand?
Your right hand.
Did you hold him with your left hand?
No. Just the out of my left hand. Spank him.
How many times did you spank him?
Circle.
So now he went from, I'm not worried about that. I'm not worried about the pee. Now we have him. I spanked him several times. This guy's at
3, 15?
I don't remember. I'm gonna say at least 4.
At least 4, as much as maybe 15.
Four.
And what else did you do to each other? I know there's more.
I picked him up. I put him back in the bed.
Was he still laughing, crying?
He was crying.
Tell me what else happened to Baby Joe. That's not everything.
Choose your own cooter.
That's not everything. I'm right here with you, okay?
I'm trying to, you know.
We do this together. Tell me what really happened to Baby Joe.
After he was crying, he got back into bed.
Poor baby.
He got up and started laughing again.
Tell me what happened.
And I put him, still angry with him.
Sure.
He was laughing or was he crying?
Tell me what else happened.
Dickhead.
You can do this. I'm here with you. Tell me what happened.
I spanked him again.
Which same right
Same
hand?
one. Same right hand.
We're just making that. You can tell me. You can be honest about it.
In the butt.
Where else did you spank?
The leg.
In the leg. Where else?
That was it.
Tell me what else happened. I know there's more. I know there's more, Joe. You can do it. Tell me what else happened.
I opened the door. And he ran off.
Tell me what else happened. I know there's more.
He ran off.
This was between 11:30 and midnight?
Yeah.
You can tell me.
Keep going.
Busted cooter.
We're getting closer, Joe.
Clinker cooter.
I ran after him. Right after him.
Did you?
I caught him.
Kid ran from him?
Yeah.
Do you guys believe that the kid ran from him?
So this lawyer is important.
This is hard to remember because I don't remember what happened. I'm trying to remember.
Well, we're doing
We're
good.
not in it. All right. We're here.
You ran out the door and you're even more pissed now, right?
Yeah.
And it's raining. Is it raining?
No, it wasn't raining.
Okay. Was it thundering?
There was some thunder.
Lightning? Tell me what else happened.
I got back at my house. Just spanking some more.
How many times? How many times did you speak?
4. I just went with the coffee table.
Tell me what else happened. Keep going, Joe. No, there's more. You can do this. We're getting closer, okay? We're moving down the road. But we're not there yet. We're not at the edge. You can do it. What else happened to Baby Joe? You can do it.
You're seeing it in your mind.
What happened?
No. What happened? He runs out the door, you catch him, you bring him back in, you spank him, you're all close to the coffee table.
What happened?
River cooters.
What'd you do, Joe? What happened? You tell me. Here with me.
Alex is a witness, right?
Yeah, I hear you.
Alex
You
is
saw
a
everything.
witness.
What happened?
What are you scared of that?
What happened? So, whisper. You can do this.
I let him out.
And then what?
I shut the door. I moved the coffee table
You put it where?
in front of the doors.
Front of the door, so it couldn't be open.
Those doors were already open, but
You moved the coffee table in front of the door.
yeah.
What else happened?
I went back to the dining room and went to sleep.
Thank you, Rocco.
And that was after he ran outside the woods. Caught him, pulled him back in.
I can't with the construction.
We got to lock the door.
You said you put him out.
Yeah, I was trying to, not let him escape, and then
Faithful Cooter.
And you couldn't catch him then, or did you even try to catch him?
You shut the door, you put the table back in front of the door.
Not the back door, but the double doors in the house.
Put the table so it couldn't be opened.
It was a complete accident. I'm so sorry.
Well, so Joe's outside this point, and you lock the doors and move stuff in front of them so they can't be open. I'm here with you. Okay?
Look, I'm completely sorry.
I'm here with you.
We know you are, Johnson, but the only way you can is tell us.
So what else happened? What'd you do?
Beast Ma.
I didn't kill the boy or anything like that.
What'd you do?
Oh, we said it again.
I didn't spank him a lot.
Killer Cooter.
I let him outside.
So,
the problem was that I don't remember what time it was when this happened.
I thought you said it was between 11:30 and 12.
Something like that. Yeah, it was 11:30, 12. Because I got up at 11:30, and then for some reason there was a point where I don't remember what happened for like 30 minutes.
But you do remember him spanking him and running outside, you catch him. I mean, you're telling this, you remember all this, right?
So what you just told me, okay, let me make sure I understand. Alex comes and gets you.
Look at him covering himself
Baby
up.
Joe.
Ew.
All right, you go in, put Ass in bed, don't worry about it. Tell them to get their asses back in bed. You spank Baby Joe, right? You go to walk out, he comes back out, and he's laughing.
Yeah.
Then you spank him some more, right?
Yeah.
You tell him to get out. Okay, right? You open the door and tell him to get out.
I want to let you know the fingerprints of the lock.
Hold on, I want to go through this, okay? I want to make sure I understand.
Right.
Exactly what happened.
It may have been subconsciously.
So you open the door and put him out.
Subconsciously, my ass.
At what point did he run? That time?
Super check.
So you put him out, did you shut the door? You left the door open, but you put him outside. And how long would he be outside?
For a few minutes.
Then you brought him back in, spanked him some more?
No.
You brought him back in, yelled at him?
Yeah, no.
Okay, well, what happened when you brought him back in? What happened between then and
Spanked him, yes, man, spanked him some more.
you spanked him some more? And then he took off running?
Yeah.
How far did he run before you caught him? To the road? Did he make it to the road?
He didn't make it to the road. I caught him before he got to the road.
But he was close to the road? Closer to the road than to the house? Okay. Were you barefoot? What were you
I
wearing?
was barefoot, yeah.
What were you wearing?
I was wearing some basketball shorts and a t-shirt.
What was he wearing?
Black. Pajamas with skeleton on it.
He was barefoot. When you caught him, he was almost to the road. And did you carry him back in or walk him back in?
I walked him back in.
So you walk him back in. Were you holding on to him?
Yeah.
You get back inside.
Night, Siobhan.
You spanked him some more?
No.
Did you spank him?
I yelled at him.
I'm waiting for him to break.
Tell me what else happened.
I didn't kill the boy.
Tell me what else happened.
He said it again. I didn't kill the boy.
I didn't kill the boy.
Again.
So okay. What happened after that? You spanked him some more?
I went back to bed.
But what about you put him outside and shut the doors?
Yeah. So
you catch him at the road, near the road, you bring him back in.
I spanked him.
This was the first time we ran out.
Yeah.
Okay. So you spanked him, and then you put him back outside?
No. I told him to go back to bed.
And he didn't?
Apparently he did because he got back out.
Okay, so we got back up. You put him outside.
You said you ran out.
Yeah.
And you shut the door?
The first time he did.
What about the second?
The second time. The second time.
How long did this go on?
I don't remember what happened the second time.
You told me you did. You told me what happened.
You shut the door and moved the coffee table. Remember that?
Yeah.
What else happened, Joe?
He ran out. And I let him go.
And then he runs out. You had already shaken him once, right?
Yeah.
So you let him go the second time. And how far did he run? He was already at the road when you looked out?
Yeah.
Was he on the road?
Yeah.
Was he still running?
He was still running.
Which direction?
It was too dark to see out the road because of the lights at the
So
house.
he was already at the road.
Yes, Tennessee does.
No.
Okay. You shut the door?
Shut the door.
Shut the door? And you said you moved the coffee table back in front of the door?
Not the front door, but the
double doors.
Double doors.
And you locked the front door?
No.
Is that the one with the lock?
Yeah.
And that's why the lock was on in the toy chest?
Yeah.
And the coffee table was in front of the double doors?
Yeah.
What did you think would happen to the show when you slept in that bed?
I don't know.
And you went back to bed and you woke up at 5:30 or something?
Yeah, I had realized that I didn't know what was going on the night before. It's really hard to when you black out like that and you don't remember what happened until you have to sit there and think about what happened.
But you remember now,
So Joe, you know, I still think there's something else you got to tell me about what happened.
I did not kill him.
Why'd you tell him?
Said it again.
Correct me if I'm wrong about, did you tell him that he could look in the trunk of your car?
I did because I thought that he may have opened the car. So that was the weird part. The car door was open slightly.
When was this?
And when I woke up that morning. So this doesn't make any sense to me because I remember doing something, but the problem was I don't remember what happened. I kind of sort of remember. I'm thinking that's what happened, but I really don't.
You're remembering what you're telling us. I mean, you're not making that up, right?
And the door was slightly open, the car door, so I figured he may have opened the car door and opened the trunk and got into the trunk. That's why I was saying, hey, can you guys check the trunk of the car to see if he's in there?
I bet it was Sherry.
What we need to know, John. There's a lot more, okay?
Maybe I blacked out. You're probably right.
Tell me.
Oh, then he conveniently blacks out.
Tell me what has happened, Joe.
Joe, if you black out, you don't have a memory, and you don't know that you're lying. But when you know it,
And that's the part I don't know if that's what happened or not. I mean, I'm just speculating it's probably could have happened or.
Tell me.
All right, man.
Have you found him?
Look directly off.
It's gonna be okay. Tell me what happened.
I just want to know if you guys found him.
Tell me what happened. Tell me what happened.
I don't remember what happened the rest of the night.
What else happened?
If the witness saw that he was in the road
What else happened?
I didn't do anything else to him. Do you know something about that I don't know?
When did you tell Crystal about this?
Oh, yes, she did,
I told her.
Vivian. She did.
When did you tell Crystal?
About Joe being gone.
About all the stuff you've been telling us.
I've never told her.
When did you tell Crystal?
I haven't told her. I haven't told anybody.
When did you talk to Alex about it?
We're getting closer.
I didn't tell him about it either.
You didn't have to, he saw him.
Are you suggesting that I killed my son?
Oh, here we go.
I'm asking you when you told Alex about it. When you told Alex about it, because he saw him.
So he waits an hour and actually 2 hours then to ask if they're accusing him of killing his son. This guy.
Alex saw what happened. Alex has been coached to say, what not to say. So he will eventually tell anything he saw.
When did you tell Alex?
I didn't tell him.
Oh, he just said Alex has been coached. And this reminds me of the Wells boys. I bet you they were coached as well. And threatened.
I'm asking you when you told Alex about it. When you told Alex about it, because he saw him.
Alex saw what happened. And Alex has been coached to say, what not to say. So he will eventually tell anything he saw.
When did you tell Alex?
I didn't tell him anything.
You didn't have to because he saw him. When did you talk to Alex about it?
About him not being there?
About it all?
I haven't told him.
When did you tell Alex not to say what he saw?
It's probably when after I let him out.
What did you tell Alex?
That if he would tell anybody else, would beat him. That's what he said, wasn't it?
I believe it. What else?
Thank you, Mendoza.
I told him about that.
This one actually came up in my feed, and I looked into it. I've never seen any of
I haven't
this.
said anything else that I'm aware of.
What did you tell Crystal?
I haven't told her anything.
Can you tell me?
I haven't told her anything.
But you have. You have to. What did you tell Crystal?
Yeah, Alex did witness it all. He testified in court.
Yeah, I let him know.
Mm-hmm.
I let him know.
What else did you tell?
Maybe they'll finally find baby Joe.
Because you did more than spank him, did you?
Yeah.
Tell me exactly what you did. More than spank him. How'd you beat him?
Fell on the floor.
I mean, what else did you do?
Spanked him. I was on the floor. Countless times.
How else did you beat him?
Fell on the coffee table.
Where did you hit on the coffee table?
Where I hit him on the coffee table.
Where did you hit on the coffee table?
In the middle of the coffee table.
When you threw him on it? And you were just swinging? Pretty hard punch. You think? Did you lose track of how many times you hit him?
I don't know how many times.
You just kept hitting?
God.
Was he crying?
Yeah.
Alex
How
was
long do you
8.
think it lasted for?
5-10 minutes.
Was he crying pretty much the whole time?
Yeah.
Alex was watching. When did Crystal come out?
I don't remember her coming out.
Well, how did she see? She, you know? You knew she was there, though.
Yeah.
You don't remember him, but you knew she was there.
I didn't see her though.
The Crystal knew you did. Right? And what hand were you beating him with?
Her right hand.
With closed fists?
Yeah.
Did you hit him with your left hand closed fist, Timber?
No.
You held him with your left hand? He was crying pretty loud?
Yeah.
Where was he bleeding from?
His legs.
He was bleeding from his legs? From what?
From me beating. He was laying on the table.
From laying on the table?
Just scratched. Yeah.
Welcome, Seek the Missing.
Because on the table when you threw
I didn't see any blood though. When I woke up that morning, I didn't see any blood.
So he was bleeding from his leg, from the table, and you were beating him, close fist, hitting his body. How many times you hit him in the head?
A couple times.
A couple times? A little more than a couple, wasn't it?
Yeah.
How many times was it?
Several times.
8, 9, 10, probably. Could be. How many times you hit him in the face?
I don't remember hitting him in the face.
Just in the head? Everywhere?
I may have hit him in the face a few times.
A few times hit him in the face? Where else?
His back.
What else did you hit him with?
Hit him with.
Did you hit him with anything else?
No.
Just your fist?
You threw him on the ground, threw him with coffee table on the floor?
Yeah.
At what point did he quit crying?
He never quit.
So he never stopped crying? What made you stop?
When I realized I lost control.
Was he unconscious?
No.
Did he ever lose him? Because when did he lose? When did he stop responding?
He didn't stop responding.
He kept screaming the whole time. Anything you feel outside? Was he screaming crying when he was outside?
Yeah, it was.
Pretty loud? And then you shut the door. You told Alex. Have you told anybody you beat that dude?
Yeah.
Have you ever beat Alex like that?
No.
You ever beat Alex like that?
Not like that. I spanked him.
You beat him though. Right? Close fist, because he knows what it's like, right? Close fist.
No.
So you threw, after you beat him, you threw him outside. After you hit him, or several times, right? In the head.
Yeah.
You threw him outside. He was crying. You locked the door.
No.
What'd you do?
I just walked away.
That's when you went in bed. What else happened inside that house? With baby children.
Hey, just FYI, Sherry, we're not watching this guy because we're a fan of him.
Tell me.
That's it.
He wasn't crying either. What's that?
No.
You stop crying at you.
Yeah.
Stop crying inside, didn't you? Get out inside, didn't you?
I don't know.
Just wasn't responding. You panicked? You panicked? Where'd you put him? Where'd you take him to? Put him in your car? Where'd you put him in the car? Where'd you put him in the car?
We're going to prison.
Jail office.
I don't want to go to prison. Fuck you.
Okay.
I don't remember doing any of this.
Where did you put him in the car?
In the trunk.
You put him in the trunk? Where did you drive to, Joe?
McElhaney Road.
What? McElhaney Road?
Yeah.
Where on McElhaney Road?
There's a dirt road that goes all the way back there.
Okay. And that's where you left him? You took him out? Who was with you? You tell me, Joe.
Alex.
Alex was with you?
Somebody who was with me. I don't know who was with me.
In the car?
The car?
When you took baby Joe? Was Crystal's phone in the car? It was.
Yeah. I believe it was, yeah.
So you took Crystal's car? You took Crystal's phone? When you were in the car with you? When you took baby Joe, put him in the trunk, did you wrap him in anything?
No.
You took him, I'm pulling up the map, okay? I want you to show me on the map. You took him to McElhaney Road?
Yeah.
And what'd you do? You got out? And you took him out, and what'd you do?
I laid him in the field.
In the field.
Oh my God.
How far up the road?
Need some puppy love.
I'd say about half a mile.
Okay, I'm gonna put it on satellite, okay? And shoot it.
Be carried, maybe out, maybe they will be. So probably
Here's 70, that's McElhaney Road, right? Show me on here.
Do you know these people, Sherry?
somewhere around.
Where's the dirt? Is that the dirt road?
Yeah, that's the dirt road.
Okay, you turned on the dirt road?
No, this is,
You went past it? That's Tennessee City Road?
let's see. Yeah, because it turns into a dirt road.
McElhaney Road turns into the dirt road.
Sorry, it scared the shit out of me.
Okay, so all the way down?
Yeah, it turns into a dirt road.
Okay. Back on here, road. That looks paved, right?
It feels like a paved road, but it's actually a dirt road.
Okay. And you said it was somewhere around here?
Yeah.
In this field here?
Yeah.
How far off the road? Was it, do you remember this curve?
Yeah, somewhere around.
How far out did you walk?
I walked right ways.
Let's see if I can.
Could you take us there?
Yeah.
Did you take us there?
See if he's there.
We just want to bring him home.
So here's the deal. I need you to tell me exactly where you are. Okay. All right. Now, when you put them here, let me pull up another. Okay. Let me try this. You know how to spell back on here? No. Okay. All right. Let me go out here. And I respect you for telling me the truth. You found him, didn't you? I respect you for telling me the truth about you hitting him, beating him, and him becoming unresponsive in your house and dying in your house. I respect you for telling me that. I respect you for telling me that you put him in your car and you drove him. I do respect you for that. I'll shake your hand because I respect you for being a man and for telling me the truth. Okay? Let's work on this, okay?
Can you see if I can put it up on my top?
Here's Garner Creek, okay? Yeah. That's McElroy. Like that big curve? Yeah. Comes down the big curve. All right, past this? Yeah. Let's see, Forest Creek Road. Yeah, I was out in one of those fields. Okay, let's do this. Man, I'm having fun doing this on what a street beat. You know if that little pond is still there? No, I don't know. Is that a dirt road? No, that's not a dirt road. No. Where does the logging road come out of that logging down there? That's the dirt road. There was some logs over there. Okay, so that's the road you're talking about? Yeah. Okay. And you think it's around here, somewhere in this field? Yeah. Was baby Joe still wearing the pajamas? Yeah. Okay. Were the pants too? Yeah. Did you wrap him in anything? No. How did you lay him? Just on his back. On his back? Where his eyes are? No. His eyes were closed. Did he have any wounds to his face? Yeah. He did. Bleeding from his face? Yeah. From where? Right. On his head? Cheeks. On his cheeks. How were his hands when you laid them? You crossed them in an X? Is it the same road that you took the detectives to already? Is it further down that road? A little bit. Where you stopped there was a lot of mud in the road up ahead, right? You remember that? How far up further from there? A little bit further, man. A little bit further. I can't believe it.
Hate you, I hate you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you.
Joe, you're going to just make it right.
Oops. Are you fucking kidding me? I didn't know I was muted, but that is the mother on the bottom right. I can't remember what I said now. But anyways, this is absolutely ridiculous. I'm getting hives. This guy's giving me hives.
Hey, Joe, does Crystal know he's there? No. She doesn't? What, Joe? I couldn't hear you.
God. Shut up. Then shut the fuck up.
What did you say?
The whole part that disturbed me the most out of this was picturing that baby's arms in that position when he left him. That is ingrained in my brain now. For some reason, there's details like that are just so damn chilling to see him reenact, to see him go like this. I'll never get that out of my head now. This guy's awful.
I couldn't hear you, Joe. You were worried.
You said you were sorry, right?
I know you.
I can't.
I know you.
I'm ready to throw up. I bet all the detectives outside those walls are like, boom, got him.
I know you're sorry, Joe.
What a fucking
Let me get you some
bitch.
tissues, okay?
Big man.
Can I get you some?
Big man can beat on a 5-year-old, sits here crying like a fucking baby. Fuck this dude. Oh my gosh, I'm so mad.
We ran just a little bit for us, Joe, so we get to know.
Oops.
That's good. That's good.
Poor baby.
My dad's gonna kill me. He's gonna kill me.
My dad's gonna kill me?
Don't take me home. Just send me to him. I want to see him. Take me to the hospital.
What?
Take you to the hospital?
You're going to the clinker, motherfucker.
Going to the clinker, the big house.
They literally gave him paper to wipe his fucking tears with. I love that. Yeah, like a freaking toddler. This guy makes me sick. Sick. What?
In the name of Jesus, Father God, Lord.
I do, Sherry. Yeah, I do.
Why?
Fucking Nicole Kessinger. Why? What is this guy is something fucking else. And he's claiming this is a false confession, yes, in his appeal. The mother hid and watched, and she got 15 years. She took a plea deal. This is absolutely absurd. No, she doesn't.
Why?
The wife actually looks like a kid that my son used to play with in like 5th grade. It's the truth. She does.
I don't know, Joe. Things happen. Okay. It's.
What does his shirt
I
say?
can't live with myself anymore.
We can't do that. We want to get.
I can't live with myself anymore. Well, you just lived with yourself for 2.5 hours lying through your miserable teeth.
Some help.
Why?
Hey Joe, it's Joey. When you left there from your house, which way did you go? Did you turn back right out of your neighborhood? Or out of your driveway, I'm sorry?
He's still lying.
You turned left out of your driveway, and where'd you go?
You guys think he's still lying?
On 3rd Street? And then to McElhaney, and you took another left?
Yeah.
Okay, so then you're driving down McElhaney. When you got out of your car, did you go left to the left of your car or to the right of your car?
I went to the left.
Went to the left of your car? Okay. And that's when you took Joe out of the trunk?
Hi,
You took him
Cheryl.
to the left of your car, into the field? Is there anything around him? A tree or?
It's just the field, it's grassy.
The field, just grass?
Yeah.
Fence or anything you remember seeing? You had to cross a fence or.
I feel like if he laid him out in the open in grass like that, they would have found him. I think he's still lying. I know, Shadowcath. I said that he sounds like Nicole Kessinger. Why? Look at his face.
No, I don't think I had no concentrations or anything. I may have.
Okay. I'm just asking. Okay. You need some water?
His fucking shirt says Super Dad. Why is it all of these criminals are always wearing graphic tees when they get arrested? Sarah Boone is Ugh an Emotion t-shirt. I can't remember all the... There's been a few cases where these idiots are wearing graphic tees that are like remarkably ironic. His says Super Dad. He's wearing that on the 3rd day. He's trying to prove he's a good father. Oh my God. Do you see what's happening here? Super Dad on day 3. OMG. Yes, this was all for show. That was part of his fucking show. Sherry says they believe that he took him to Love's truck stop and put him in the dumpster. I did read that, Sherry, that they did believe that he was in a landfill and that they wouldn't find him. It's really sad. Poor baby.
You got some?
We got this.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
I'll get you some more tissues, okay?
Okay.
Oh, yeah. She sure
I told
did.
myself yesterday, he's gone.
Wait, what did he say?
I did this yesterday.
Yesterday?
Not yesterday, but I told Crystal, he's gone.
You told her that?
He's gone. Yeah.
Did she know why?
No.
So you never told her exactly what happened, did you?
No.
Why not?
Because I was afraid that somebody was saying.
Okay.
I was afraid somebody would say something, so I kept it all to myself.
I need help.
I need help.
I've been to the mental hospital several times for something like this. Not for this long. Not for this. I'm not for this. Why did I kill my son? My only son. I'll never. Why?
Oh my God, stop it.
Why?
Nicole Kessinger.
Why? Why? Why?
Because you're a monster?
Why?
Oh, good Lord.
Everybody does that. It's okay.
Why? 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 But the problem is.
What's the problem, dude? What is it? He's all talking to himself now. What?
Joe, I told you we're not judging, okay?
I know.
Oh my
I
God.
know.
What a man baby.
I know. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
I know you are. I know you.
I cannot with this dude. They're saying this was coerced. Yeah. What a fucking joke.
What were you wearing when all this happened? First, you were wearing your basketball shorts. And what shirt?
Super Dad?
I don't remember the shirt.
What'd you do with the shirt?
I never took it off.
Look at him grabbing himself.
We didn't
Look at him.
throw it away. Or...
Look at him.
When did you take it off?
Mama. Loser.
I took off my shirt.
You did? I'm asking, is it that shirt?
No. Actually.
You took your shirt. You didn't have a shirt on?
I had a shirt on.
Okay, what shirt was it?
It was a black shirt.
A black shirt? T-shirt?
Yeah.
What basketball shorts were you wearing? Is there only one pair? Or are there a lot of pairs? Those are the ones you were wearing?
Yeah.
Have you washed them since?
No.
Okay. What T-shirt?
He shut that sorrow off real quick, didn't he? Mm-hmm. The J.P. Miller School of Acting. Yeah, lias.
It was a black shirt that said believe.
It said believe? Did it say anything else?
It said what?
Just believe. We had a little alien on my hat.
He was wearing a shirt that said believe with an alien on it when he killed his son. Isn't that precious?
Like a Santa Claus.
Okay.
Not once.
An alien that
Kills.
looked like a Santa Claus? Or it was like with the Christmas hat and everything?
Yeah.
Okay.
Christmas hat, alien. You know, said believe.
It said believe. What'd you do with that shirt? Is it in the house? now? It's in the house? Have you washed it?
Yeah.
Okay. Why'd you wash it?
I just washed it.
Ah, Tiffany B,
I didn't
2
wash
months.
it.
You didn't wash it?
Thank you, Tiffany B.
And what shoes did you put on?
These.
Those shoes?
I believe so. Wait, no.
I mean, did they get muddy?
There's some blood on them.
Do you remember what shoes?
I think they were these.
And which, y'all only have one car?
We have two.
Great.
Which car? Which car? So it was the car, do you have a truck?
It's the red.
God,
The red car was my dad's. The silver one is mine, but I don't pay for it. It's not my name.
Which one did you
Green
drive?
truck,
Which one did you drive that night?
the red car.
The red car to take Joey? And where's that red car now?
It's at the house.
It's at the house?
Oh my God.
Did you wipe up any blood at the house?
No,
Is there any blood on the coffee table?
no.
Okay. Chris would have done it?
I don't know.
What have you talked to Alex about this?
I didn't.
What did Alex do when he saw
Oh God,
He
this
was.
what happened to
He was just.
Baby Joe?
He was just watching. He didn't do anything.
poor kid.
He was just watching.
Does he know that Baby Joe's dead?
Yeah.
You're a
Alex
bastard.
does. Did he say that?
No.
Did you tell him?
No.
He just saw.
Yeah.
Did he say anything to you about it?
No.
Has he asked you where Baby Joe is?
No.
You just told him if he told anybody about it, she'd beat him?
Yeah.
Did you tell him after you came back to the house again?
No.
Have you told him since that first time?
No.
Okay. I'm just asking.
I know. You know,
I'm just trying to get every.
I don't know.
I know, poor Alex.
I'm never going to be forgiven for this. Not by anybody. I know you.
He's fucking worried about himself. These people that do these things to their own children all seem to have the same type of personality. He's already forgotten about this little boy. And he says, I'm never going to be forgiven for this, not by anybody. He's already worried about what people are going to think of him or what his family is going to think and how he's losing all of his family, etc., etc. Never mind that he just got done telling us that he dumped his own son in a field like this. What is wrong with these people? I mean, honest to God.
You guys have a job to do. I was supposed to start a job Monday.
Oh, really, Ganja? Interesting. We're going to watch the trial.
You don't want to go back home?
I'll go to the hospital.
You want to go to the hospital? Why you want to go to the hospital?
So I can be checked in.
Oh my God, he didn't want to go home. I don't want to go home. I don't want to go home. Like, dude, you just admitted that you killed your son. He thinks there's a possibility he's going home. He's scared of his dad. Take me to the hospital? Dude, how about you stand up and turn around and get cuffed? What's up, Divine? Sick, man.
For what?
It's just a second nervous breakdown in the last 2 days. Okay.
How far into the field? Was there tall grass or short grass?
Tall.
Tall?
Tall. It was tall grass.
You know how far?
It's about
halfway through, maybe?
Somewhere around there.
Halfway into the field?
Yeah.
Was there a tree line on the other side?
I know the street's next to the car. The street's next to the car, right? And there's the field on the left.
You know that curve right there where that little pond was?
Yeah.
Was your, let's see, let me pull the map. And you said the trees were to the left or to the right?
To the right, the field to the left.
Get your votes in. Get your votes in.
Crystal says it'd be there.
Crystal says what? So,
As Crystal said, you know what Crystal was saying?
Hold on 1 second. Okay, let me, this is important.
Okay.
so you're saying Crystal doesn't know any of this?
No.
She doesn't know what's going on.
Right here. This curve. Right? That curve?
Yeah.
Where you said there were trees to the, where was your car facing?
My car is here.
This car would have been facing that.
Yeah.
Okay, and there were trees to the right?
Yeah.
Were these trees?
Yeah.
And how far down past this curve do you think you were?
Well, I know it wasn't like one of the trees, so it was somewhere around this area. Right here.
Okay. Now there's looks like there's some trees here. You see them?
Yeah.
Was it before those trees?
It was a little bit. It was
maybe around here. I don't know what that means. Hold on. 10 feet, 20 feet, 30 feet. How many paces do you think steps you took?
Maybe 100.
100 steps. Do you play football any?
No.
Growing up? Football, I mean, like, any way to guess how far?
I didn't play football.
Okay, I'm just trying to.
As far as,
I mean, if you
like from your house, like from where your house sits to your drive into the to the road, you sit
about
that far
or further?
Or further?
Further.
Twice as far, a little further.
A little further than that.
Seems like he's jerking him around about the location,
Do
doesn't
you
it?
cover him up with anything or dig a hole or anything?
No.
Okay.
That noise is horrible.
Here for
Ooh,
my
that sounds
safety.
good, Karen.
Take my jacket.
Oh, happy birthday to your youngest.
And my shoes.
Well, this way. Hold on. You're gonna need your
safe.
Where does he think
You're
he's
safe,
going?
okay?
Oh, yeah.
Where the hell you think you're going, boy?
You're gonna hurt yourself?
I've had, when I went to the hospital last time, I attempted suicide.
Okay, so you think you may hurt yourself?
I'm not sure when, but I'm not thinking about it right now. I just want to make sure he's found.
But you do remember driving out there.
Yeah.
Carried him out there, though.
Yeah.
And Crystal never woke up when he was screaming in the house?
I don't think so.
You never woke up while you were gone?
No.
Okay.
Disgusting, isn't it?
Did you look at the clock when you got back in bed when you got home?
When I got home, I looked at the clock and 30 minutes had passed and I didn't know.
How can you just go home and get in bed? Like,
When you got back home from carrying little Joe out in the field, what time, what did the clock say when you got back in the bed?
12 o'clock.
Do you have your car keys with you?
I do.
Can I hold those for you? I need those.
Yeah.
$10 a.m. wins for tomorrow, guys. Just FYI. Tracy V, how are you?
I didn't wait for this to happen.
Oh my God.
I told you in the beginning that, think about it, Joe, didn't I tell you that you didn't do this on purpose? That you made a mistake?
What do they do for this, like?
Well, we can't tell you at this point, okay? But that's, that'll be talked about later.
Am I live? I'm so confused right now.
I'm sorry.
I know you are, Joe. I know you're sorry. I know you didn't mean for any of this to happen. And you told us the truth, and I do appreciate that.
Really hard to remember.
I know it was hard. I know it was really hard for you to tell us with it.
Hey, Joe.
Thank God.
Joe, I need you to do one more thing for me.
What?
I'm gonna need you to come show us where baby Joe is, okay?
Okay. Can I drag you?
Yeah, pretty good. Joe. You know, what's your jacket with you? Hey, Joe.
That's it. That's it. We made it through. Yes, thank God. I had a really weird screen. It looked like I ended the live, but thank God I didn't. I'm going to play one more quick video, and then I do have a link up for tomorrow. We'll start at 10 o'clock in the morning. 10 o'clock wins. I'm super excited to see more. I want to see how this progresses. I've never watched any of it. Yeah, and I'm starving, Cooter. So here, watch this. This is the mom. This is Mama.
Today will be day 5 of the Joseph Daniels trial, and one question many have asked is, will Joe Clyde's mother, Crystal, testify against her husband?
She is charged with child neglect and will stand trial next, and she says, though, she will not testify. However, Crystal is talking to us here at News Channel 5. She's been watching our Gavel to Gavel coverage, and in an exclusive interview, she comments on some key points we've all heard at trial.
News Channel 5's Nick Barris has more.
Of course,
Crystal Daniels called us Monday from the jail in Dickson County where she is held. Now there she has been watching the trial and decided to reach out to help explain some of what we've heard in the evidence against her husband. Now, no video or audio was allowed, but we have transcribed verbatim what she told us, and it's interesting. Crystal Daniels is charged with aggravated child neglect, accused of failing to protect her son Joe Clyde from a fatal beating at the hands of his father. Joseph Daniels is currently standing trial, now charged with murder.
Ooh, people were pissed, guys. Look at this. Bullhorn Betty, you didn't start no trend. The people of Tennessee were doing this shit. Look at this. Mom, Dad, why did you stop loving me? We love you. Look at all these people. They were pissed, boy. Don't mess with our kids.
Father. Joseph Daniels is currently standing trial, now charged with murder. Prosecutors at times have indicated that the parents might have drugged Joe Clyde. They say that my son was acting like he was drugged or something. That was not the case. It was his medication that was making him that way because Vanderbilt had increased it. We did not drug Joe Clyde. Now, the district attorney also has shown photos of a bedroom with a padlock, leaving some to wonder if the parents would lock the little boy up in the room. No, my in-laws put that on there to keep people out of the room when they weren't home. And then there was the question of a padlock high up on the doors that lead outside. Did Crystal think it was possible for Joe Clyde to open it himself? One theory is that the boy moved a coffee table to reach the lock. There were wheels on the coffee table. You could take a pinky and scoot it. Crystal also said, we've witnessed him climb up in the chair and try to put the key in the lock to unlock it, but we caught him as he was trying to do it. Crystal did tell us that she does not believe Joseph killed Joe Clyde.
Sherry Robinson was there. That is so crazy.
And says in her mind there are so many misconceptions about what happened. And she says she won't say that her son is dead and holds out hope that somewhere he is still alive.
Okay, now that's just strange, right? That is just strange. All right, we are going to, let's see, do I have any other one? No. We're going to end there because there's a lot. I mean, there's a lot to unpack. Oh, I do. Oh, no, we did watch the one about the evidence leak, the video. Yeah, that was weird. It's a very disturbing case. And it's crazy. I mean, all the similarities. I really enjoyed going through this with you guys today. And I think we can learn from all of these cases, whether they're, you know, these solved cases, and see how they investigate them. I think it's super interesting. I'm going to make this portal you guys over after we dance it out. You guys are going to get portaled to tomorrow's stream. And then from there, you can hit the notification so you get notifications tomorrow. So I just put baby Joe's cute little picture up there for now. I will change it. Yeah, definitely low IQ and all that stuff. But I'll see you guys in the morning, hey? Thank you for tuning in. I appreciate you. I appreciate all of the support today. Let's run our credits, Myron. It's time to thank all of our lovely viewers. Summer, can you say see you later? No, she's not going to do it. All right, guys, I love you all. Have a great Monday night. I hope your day continues to go well. Run those credits, my. So much for watching. If you enjoyed this live stream or video, make sure to give it a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on my latest content. Want to take it a step further? Bring it all in. And join our community clickers by becoming a Patreon or a YouTube member. You'll get exclusive access to our Discord server, special channel perks, and much more. Until then, I'll see you in the next one.
Click.
Scott, this is for you, baby.
Directly on.
I have heard enough about you and your problems. I don't give a damn. 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 Okay! You wanna be with me?
John Wayne Bobbitt's penis.
You're making plans to get to France, but don't wanna face the fact that I ain't got time, I ain't got time, I ain't got time for that. Staying up late, sleeping all day, dreaming about Cadillacs. Buying new shoes, hanging by the pool, sipping on coke.
Bring it all in.
Calling my phone when you feel alone.
One Jennifer or two Jennifers?
Thanks so much, Jennifer.
Jennifer loves horses. Bye, Jennifer.